turn me up. I like my money like I like my niggas. Green face card, never decline of what I mean. Act up and you gon' make me make a scene. Only time you hear my voice is when they play me on the screen. Got bad habits, I'm not the one you wanna keep. She a trap star, put that lady on a tree. Got her ass so shook, she shaking like an apple tree. Yeah, this life ain't meant for you, but baby girl, it's meant for me. This lifestyle ain't meant for you, it's meant for me. This lifestyle got girlies clocking on my teeth. This lifestyle can get you far, know what I mean. This lifestyle ain't meant for you, it's meant for me. What it do? This my boo, she from the south. We running man just like these bitches run they mouth. I got the juice, but they still claiming it's a drought. If I say I'm coming through, I'm about to flip the house. That boy crazy, say he tryna have my baby. Hold on, Slim Shady, just like Mariah, drive him crazy. Got him stressed, make him feel it in his chest. Ask him how it feel, just like a bullet with no vest. This lifestyle ain't meant for you, it's meant for me. This lifestyle got girlies clocking on my teeth. This lifestyle can get you far, know what I mean. This lifestyle ain't meant for you, it's meant for me.
Yes, and I am using a speaker. And before I go live right now, after I'm finished with this video, I want y'all to know, from now on, if you're commenting something weird, rude, disgusting, or you're just being mean and trying to call me ugly and chopped and stuff, coming at me, coming for me in my live or something, or in the comments on one of my videos, you know what I'm doing? I'm just going to block you because I'm tired of it and y'all are getting on my nerves. It's because I'm not the 1, the 2, the 3, or the 4. Not even the 5. It's not the time or the place. I get paid to do this stuff. You do not. Let's not do this. Because I hate to block people's accounts. It gets on my nerves. And I bet you it's going to get on your nerves. So keep your comments. If they're rude, keep them to yourself.
What's up, Vibers? We are in the house. What is going on? It's Friday and we ready to get into what? This bullshit, okay? What is going on, members? Shout out to the Vibers and welcome back. Mo Better said this intro is diabolical. No, Claressa Shields is diabolical, but you already know that. We about to get into it, y'all. I have some special guests here, okay? We have some of your favorite YouTubers, favorite Instagrammers. I guess, is that a thing to call someone an Instagrammer? Is that a thing? I think so. Anyway, without further ado, let's get the panel up and loaded. We got our girl, Sweet Ma. We have Two Tone.
What up? What up?
What's going on?
Okay, now I hear you.
Okay, perfect. What's going on, Two Tone?
I'm good. Enjoying the nasty-ish that happened today. And salute Nyla. The
absolutely.
GOAT. Salute Sweet Ma, the GOAT. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for
Thank you.
Absolutely. And we have I Am Piranha from IG. Hey, girl.
Hey, y'all. How are y'all?
Hey, boo.
What up? What up?
Hey, y'all. I love y'all. I love you, Sweet Ma.
I gotta follow you. Can't hear you.
You can't hear me? Oh, for real?
You're on mute.
She might need to jump
Can
out.
you hear me now?
No, you might have to jump down and come back because we can hear her, Sweet Ma.
Really? Okay.
Yeah,
I'll be back.
I can hear you,
Okay.
Sweet Ma. You can't hear me?
Okay, and we're gonna bring in Melanated in the line, and she is incognito today. Oh, okay, we got a profile picture. We cooking, and she is here because not only is she a Viber, but she's also someone who has had a personal dealing.
I can't hear anybody. Can you hear me?
Oh my God,
I can hear you.
I can hear you too. She can't hear anybody. Let me see. Let me contact her. Sorry about this, guys. Let me get her in the private chat. And
back.
All righty. Okay. So let me get her in the private chat and let her know that she just needs to come back in. Okay, she left already. All right. So what we're going to do is we're just going to break it down. We're going to talk about it. We're going to get into today's bullshit, which was a lot. Okay. I am still tripping off of the weigh-in destiny swapping. Okay, I'm still tripping. I can't believe it. Tone, what you got on it?
It was just much at the highest level. It was I did not expect. Hold on, I hear some background.
Yeah, I think Sweet Ma, you got a lot.
Okay, I can hear you now.
Okay, perfect. All right.
Okay.
All right, go ahead, Tone.
I didn't think I didn't know the guat would go that far into the dumb shit. I was said, okay. I expected something else. I expected, okay, maybe one of the thrift shop, the Remy hand-me-down type joints. But when I said, hold on, immediately I saw it. I know there was somebody else that made a video that said somebody was gonna copy them, but if you were watching my show live, there was somebody somebody with soon as
I think I got a clue. Where my shades at?
Yeah, man. It was nasty. It was nasty, chat. It was nasty.
I'm sorry to interrupt you. This is so funny. Shout out to my soul sister. She messaged me earlier. I fell asleep watching the weigh-in, right? And I wake up to her messaging me, telling me that somebody reported after you and stated that people were going to copy. And I was just like, she was like, but Two Tone said it first. Two Tone said it first. Shout out to you, sister girl. You know who you is. But yeah, I just think it's insane that you mentioned that. And somebody said that to me earlier, that person said that. Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do a psychological breakdown on him if he keeps it up. Like, I'm serious. I'm serious. Like, bruh, I'm going to hem that ass up. Okay?
And I just want to,
I'm going to get you packed up.
I just want to point this out for those of you that are watching, because there are people that are messy. They go back and forth and tell what is being said. Please understand that we have eyes too. So if you see something, we see it too, and we report on it. That's all. Right. You know what I mean? I remember the bathing suit very well because I reposted her fight night on my Instagram. I reposted the Cardi B, you know what I'm talking about, with the Cardi B background and the bathing suit. Right. I reposted it. So when I saw it earlier, I was in complete shock, but not so much like the shock I was in last night when Remy dropped what she dropped.
Girl. Shout out to Big Bronx.
Yeah, because when I was live, Alicia's in the live, so we're watching this in real time. Like, Alicia's in the live, and I said, no, she didn't. And Alicia's in the chat, be like, yes, she did. Yes, she did. I said,
shut up.
Yeah, we watched it in real time. Yeah, real time.
So wait. Alicia Baumgartner is in your chat. Y'all are watching the weigh-in live. So she saw y'all got a raw reaction.
Yeah, then I called her.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's crazy. Her. Yeah, raw reaction, yo. It was nasty.
I gotta go back and rewatch that because, like I said, hey, tell the truth, Two Tone. Was it not boring? Like, I legit fell asleep watching it.
The weigh-in? Yeah, it was a horrible weigh-in.
I fell asleep.
Yeah.
I mean, I am kind of old, but still.
You is not old, sweet wine.
Like, seriously.
Mid-40s.
You still a baby. Okay. But yeah, so I didn't get it. I look, I made red beans and rice today and fish. So y'all know I was sleeping during it was delicious. It was delicious. So we also have Dr. Sanji available. She has come to the chat. What's up, Dr. Sanji is gonna come with some behavioral analysis. Okay. You know what? In fact, doctor, if a certain ego keeps doing this mess, will you collaborate with me on a psychological breakdown on this ego?
Absolutely.
Okay. Because in fact, let's just go, because this is messy. This is messy, unscripted. But what say you? Do you know about? Have you analyzed this portion of what's been going on in the sector?
Well, I was so busy looking at her latest fantasy that someone made her bright skinned. Did you see that?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
this is
Yes, I
interesting.
Yeah.
And so, we have to compile all those things together. But yeah, we're definitely going to talk about it. But if I'm here, this is just for ha ha he he. Nobody's diagnosing or
No
anything like that.
diagnosis.
For goodness sakes, this is just conversation, just chatter.
Entertainment.
Yes, we're
Purposes.
just being entertained Friday night. Okay, just had to get
Can
that
I
out there.
can I ask a question, Doctor?
Yes,
Do you think that she made that post? And I want everybody on the
absolutely.
panel to answer it, because I personally think she made it and reposted it and said, "Who did this?"
Absolutely. That's right up there. That's the same author that put her at the Met Gala.
Wait, who was at the Met Gala? The Guap?
When she put herself there, yeah.
Oh.
It was the Halloween baby.
So,
Yeah.
she has a fantasy illustrator, in my opinion, that does creative things like that. First of all, a true fan, let's think about the psychology of it. A true fan is not going to put her in any other dynamic than who she is, because they don't see anything wrong with the way that she is. That's an internal picture. That's her conversation saying, oh, look what she would look like if she was X, Y, and Z, still doing the comparison to Layla Baumgartner and anybody else that, the fantasy cooks up. But that's just my opinion. It doesn't make sense for anybody else to do.
Doctor, I just want to point this out.
Why would they?
Since we're on the light skin thing. So
it's just not a matter of why wouldn't she? Why would they?
Doctor, I just want you to know this real quick. About a year ago.
You see how the truth becomes stranger than fiction? Because why would a person make her more pale skin? It's not going to give her more knockout power. It's certainly not going to put a brick in her pillow punch.
She can't hear.
I guess the same thing happened.
So,
I think the same thing
I absolutely, to answer your
question. Can you hear us?
Absolutely.
Can you hear us, Doctor?
I'm a fan, by the way, of everybody up here. Me, I just work with, people who have mental health issues. Doctor? You guys, put it all on the line.
Okay, I'm gonna message her because clearly she can't. I don't know why StreamYard does that from time to time. I thought that I would be avoiding issues.
That coming on StreamYard, right?
Yeah, so I was like, I'm not going to do eCam because sometimes it gets wonky. And here StreamYards is acting a damn donkey. But I wonder if it's the people that are on phones. I'm not sure. Dr. Sanji, can you hear? Can you hear us? Can you hear us?
I'm on the phone. Can you guys hear me? No.
I can hear you.
Yeah.
I can hear you.
Okay, can I just say this while we're on the topic of light skin?
She don't like us, sweet mom. Clarence don't like us.
Let me tell you what she did. Okay, so about last year,
I can't really hear.
I went under the Shade Room's post and I said, I wonder what her and Papoose talk about. That's all I said. That's all I said. Do you know she responded to me? She goes, we talk about everything light skin. And I'm like,
what?
Wow.
I'll send it, Nyla. I'll send it to you because I was like, why? I'm like, what the? She goes, we talk about everything light skin. That's how it sounded in my head.
So light skin is a slur. She's using it as a slur.
Like, what the hell does my skin? All I asked was, I wonder what her and Pap's conversations be like. That's it. Because the age difference and then the mentality difference. That's all. I didn't say anything rude. So for me, I was just like, why is she responding to me out of all the people in the comments? Like, I didn't say anything that wasn't rude that other people were saying. So when she responded to me, that's when I decided to press go. And I started making videos on her like I do. Because I'm like, no, we're not playing that. Because then I seen the video of her talking about light skin. You think you better because you light skin? I was like, oh, that's her problem. So I started making videos.
And see, that's why I know a lot of people believe that I don't even want to get into that topic because it gets sticky or whatever. But I'm one who will not say that there is no such thing as reverse colorism, because colorism is based off of, it's like it's a caste system, basically, right? Where a certain color is uplifted above another one or whatever. They're literally like, we would never do that to a dark-skinned woman for any reason. There's no reason to do it. We're not colorists, right? But the fact that she can comfortably say that, and so many people can comfortably drag someone off their skin color if it's lighter, and it's not okay. It's not okay. But I am Parenna. I feel like that might be because you had an interaction with her that kind of came about kind of through the comment section too. And it might be because you're light skinned. I don't know.
She is such a weirdo. Let me tell you, I don't want to call myself a nobody, but I'm just I used to be a local celebrity artist back in my day. So whatever. So okay, so
well, no. What were you doing, Muffin? What were you doing?
Okay. My name is I am Piranha, and I am, to me, in my mind, the best female artist in the world. I'm lying. I'm not gonna say female. I'm gonna say artist. I'm really, really good at rapping and writing lyrics and stuff. My favorite rapper is Remy Ma and Rod Digger. But yeah, that's who I am. And I retired about 5 years ago, and I step in from time to time, give pointers and just my little opinion and stuff on stuff. And I love 50 Cent. Okay, so boom. So anything he posts, I don't care who he's beefing with, I always give him flames, and I say whatever, however I feel, whatever. I knew he was beefing with a girl. I didn't know her. Like, I don't know her. I don't know Claressa Shields. I didn't know she was Claressa. You know what I mean? I don't know you. You know what I mean? Whatever. So he's beefing with her, and he's posting all this funny stuff. And I'm just like, get her, but I really don't know her for real. Like, you know what I mean? I'm just, supporting I'm a fan of 50 Cent, as I should be. I can, whatever. So I'm like, okay, fam, get her ass, whatever. So she floored me. She was like, dang, all that glazing, and she just went in on me. You broke, you fat. Now I was a little chunky at the time. I'm 170 now. I'm 170. I swear I'm 170 now. But I was on my journey of losing weight and stuff. So I was like 190 probably. But she was like, you're shaped like a lollipop. She just went in on me. Yeah, and I'm like, wow. And look, I knew nothing about media then, right? So I got so upset. She made me famous. I mean, I ain't gonna say I'm lying. I'm not famous. She made me noticeable on IG because I made a video about how she harassed me over me speaking my opinion, and then it went from there, whatever. But but now she has like thousands and thousands of bots just like coming after me every single day. Like I haven't posted nothing about her in a very long time, and they're still, That's why I try to tell you, Nyla, anytime she brings up colorists and racism, it's her. It's not nobody. It's not normal people. It's her. It's her. And she has, I don't know if it's like a machine or something, but she controls all of those bots and stuff. Because it's the same. I swear it's the same. It's the same comment with a different face. It's the same comment with a different face. I'm like, it gotta be.
No, I could tell when she's she's doing something. But let me handle this real quick. Michael says, "What so great about you? 5 light-skinned people. People's Claressa Shields will always be original DNA, the beginning of mankind euphoria." And she still can't get that nigga to go pick up his clothes. Okay?
That's Claressa, y'all. That's Claressa.
Okay,
that's Claressa.
So when you get through, sir. A matter of fact, let's, as my friend Tone would say, let's get you up out of here. Let's pack you up real quick.
Next caller, me. I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch. Your thoughts ain't my thoughts. Bitch, I'm flowing straight from the survival scroll. Cut that bitch off. Next caller.
Period.
Right. Bye. Sorry about that. Reverend X wanted to come back. So listen, I have some of the clips from the obvious copying of Alicia, which is crazy wild to me that she would do this. Okay. But before I share the clips, tell me this, y'all, because me and Piranha was talking about this before it got started. do y'all think that this is purposeful trolling? Or she thinks we're not gonna notice? Is she competing with these women? Is this you know, because I just can't see a woman that is vain as her willing to just troll and make herself look like an idiot. I don't know. I don't know. What are y'all thoughts? Let's go to Sweet Mom first.
All right, this is a tough one because I was asking myself that question a couple of hours ago. The reason I asked myself the question is because of the way she came out. She did Alicia's exact same poses. She wore a similar jacket as Alicia. And when I say the same poses, I mean the same faces too. And I think I'm like, there's no way. It might be a mental thing, but at the same time, her fans are saying, oh, she's just trolling Alicia. I don't think it's trolling. I think it's a mental thing. I do.
Okay. And what about you, Dr. Sanji? Dr. Sanji, I don't think
she hear you.
Let me message her on IG because maybe she can't.
I was gonna let everybody. I was gonna let everybody else kind of go, and then kind of weigh in.
Are you able to hear?
Let everybody else kind of go, and then kind of weigh in.
Okay, she's listening from she's listening.
You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to influence.
Okay, so let me just I'm gonna message her on Instagram, and I am
Piranha is muted too.
And guess what? I am Piranha. I know who you are. I
know you just commented, girl, and you made my day too. You commented on my post. I'm like, Sweet Mom, oh my God.
I'm like, I know her.
Yeah, because you just commented on my post, and I told you how much I love you.
I love you too now.
I'm like, yeah.
But I love that the doctor wants us to answer before her because it makes so much more sense. Yeah.
Okay, so she's gonna have to go out and come back in. So let me see. Piranha, you want to answer that one too?
Yes. Can you repeat the question? Because I just want to just slay.
Okay. So do we think that she's doing this purposefully? Do we feel like it's subconsciously? Is she trolling? Is it like, is she competing when she does this? Does she even know she's doing it? What do you think?
I think she's oblivious, and I think that she thinks that she's so smart. And I don't think it's on purpose. I think she for real. I'm for real. Because remember, she's the originator. Remember, she always says that. And, I'm original.
Yeah,
I think
she got a big ego.
I think she takes studying to a different level. Like a different level. Like, So
Gotcha. What about you, Tom? What you think?
I think that there's a large sample size of the GWAT going on these different platforms unannounced, talking about Alicia the Mall Bomb Gardner. She'll just bring it up. Oh, she thinks she's the only one that's pretty. She thinks is this. So on your video, Nyla, you said something about the way her brain works is that she justifies things within milliseconds to think what, like, she's right. So in her mind, she's thinking that, well, if Alicia can do it, I could do it too. I'm gonna do it better. It was some weird shit, and it goes to the swaggerless of Papoose.
Yeah,
the what of Papoose?
But for real,
of Papoose, because if that is your woman, why would you have your woman go out there looking crazy like that?
Yeah,
like,
right.
This whole situation has showed me why Papoose has been a D+ rapper for a majority of his career.
Talk about it. Tell us then. Okay.
Yeah, because you for one, you get the TuneCore job, whatever that was. Salute to him. He got the TuneCore job that Remy said that he got. So
for free. He never got paid though, Tom. He never received checks. He was doing it off
checks from TuneCore?
No,
he was never a true employee of TuneCore. More so, he was basically selling subscriptions. So Pap's job was to get artists to use TuneCore to put their to put their music on there so that he can get a commission. All of that shit that he was doing, saying, you know, I'm at TuneCore or whatever, he was using his appearance of being connected to the industry as a way to make it seem like he was somebody important. Much like what's happening with Win Records. Okay. But we're gonna get into that tomorrow because I got some shit for y'all asses. Okay.
I know you do. I can't wait.
Real quick, my sister told me that she used to see him at TuneCore. So I don't know. She mentioned, I don't know if she mentioned that he's always posting pictures in the office or something like that. But she was like, "Yeah, I see him at TuneCore." But I'm starting to think that office wasn't his office. If you guys go back, no, seriously,
No,
if you're as nosy as me,
you're right.
If you're as nosy, I know Nyla's nosy like me. Go back and look at those pictures. I think that's the room where they would bring in certain people. It's not his office.
It's not his office. And I'll tell you something else. That big ceremonial thing that he did in Times Square where he's announcing himself as head of hip hop or whatever at TuneCore, where they're showing him at Times Square on the screen behind him. That's just him paying for $150 slot. Yeah, that's all that was.
I have that in my phone right now. That is so funny.
He's literally the master of deception,
manipulation. Yep.
Manipulation. Mm-hmm. Dr. Sanji, you're back.
Yes, I'm
you
so
want to
sorry
jump in
about
now? No problem.
Okay,
no problem.
So, based loosely upon her behaviors, this is all about behavior and behavior patterns. So, in my opinion, I believe that it is intentional. She does it for a number of reasons. The same reason, if you take it back to the beginning of her emulation, it started with Franchon, right? So in a very bizarre way, her emulation of a person is a deep-seated like and respect for that person. It's kind of, it goes bad in her mind, but initially that's what it is. She likes it, she admires it. Let's keep positive words at first because that's kind of where it starts. But then I think that her issues, let's call it that, get in the way, and her self-talk tells her that when she does it, although it is a complete copy and paste, it is original, it is better because she did it.
Yep.
And she believes in her own self-talk, or at least she feigns that she believes that it is better. But I would also venture to guess that, later at night, the self-talk is very deprecating for her. And I think she tears herself apart worse than anybody else could.
Her new name is LT, Looney Tune. She a Looney Tune.
Right. So do you think that, I'm curious about with this whole thing, because if we all see it, all normal people see it, it really makes Pap that much more trash.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like the fact that he is with her at these events, knowing what she's doing, knowing that she's mimicking his wife. I was telling them before we got started that I did notice that Pap follows a lot of occultists, right? So, in my opinion, it may very well be purposeful as well, maybe for esoteric reasons that she's doing that. Like it might be her attempt at spiritually destiny swapping, her trying to remove her negative energy and vibes onto them and take their shine or whatever. Because how does she get, which I'm sure she is studying Remy, we know because she's been in Remy's inbox, but like, how is he stepping out with this woman who is clearly competing for his wife's spot with her clothes and everything?
Well, that goes to what's going on with his own self-talk. What may or may not be happening is that his self-talk tells him that he created his wife. He made her as large. He helped her because when she came back after her stint and she did a complete transformation of herself, her behaviors, etc., He was there. He was a part of it. So he does the timeline before me. You know, we didn't know about that. He supplied her with the blicky allegedly.
Yeah.
But afterwards, now you're with me. So look as the wife. So look how I cleaned you up as the wife. Look how I made you more presentable to the world as the wife. And I packaged you in this black love and this family unit, even though we're now finding out that it was all hogwash. Okay. Yeah. So in his mind, his self-talk says, I own that persona. So therefore, I am able to give it away.
Oh, that's sick.
Well,
that's sick. That's super dark. That's super dark.
Yes. So remember we talked before about the dark. Yeah, you see it now. So so they play together. So it's not that Claressa necessarily goes that deep into her thinking of what she's doing, because personally, I don't think that depth happens for her. I think that this is very much, hey, we should do this because I own this. And for her, the fantasy, because remember, they were very much a part of the fantasy for her. She gets to live out the fantasy that she always wanted. So this is it ties into everything else. When it's fight night, she gets to be the belle of the ball. So she gets to play dress up. So in her dialect, she gets to be whomever she wants to be. So Cinderella can be whomever she wants to be, and everybody else can eat it because it's her ball. So it's the song, it's my party, and I can cry if I want to, or I can dress like whomever. And for her, it's okay. So that's what she thinks. Yeah.
Makes so much sense. Makes so much sense. So I'm gonna go. You wanted to say something?
I just want to say one thing, Nyla. So never mind.
Girl, what you got?
It left me.
I hate when that happens.
No. It came back.
Okay, we got it. Let's go.
Claressa would have never even knew Papoose if it wasn't for Remy. Remy introduced both of them. Facts. Like Remy was the glue. Like Remy introduced both of them. That's why he was sending her videos to her DM, letting her know, like, damn, like you raw, like, giving her pointers and all of that. But it was because of Remy, though. Remy is the glue. If it wasn't for Remy, they would have never knew each other. So that's
a lot of us wouldn't have known unless we were on the East Coast. A lot of us.
That's just some shady, backdoor, weirdo type of stuff, though, man. Like she just
backdoor.
But to the weigh in, I think 100%. I don't think she's educated enough to troll. So I don't think she's very educated enough to troll.
I agree.
I just think she's just really respectfully, she's that remedial.
Yeah.
I mean, you see her empty eyes, right? Two-tone. Whenever I'm doing videos on her, and I know Nyla, you see, because we edit videos. Right. You ever notice the empty eyes? Like there's something wrong.
Demonic. Yep.
And not only that, it's just crazy. And I wanted to say this before it loses me. Nyla said something about Papoose and whether he loved her or was manipulative or something like that. After seeing her drop that music video and Papoose in the background sticking his middle finger up, like, just like acting as if like the song is actually a hit, you playing in her face. You can't love her. Because I would have convinced her not to do this. They're going to clown you on social media. And then the clip that's going viral right now is her. I came from Flint where the water was dirty and my diamonds is done. I'm like, oh my gosh, why? We know that the water is dirty and we know that you were guzzling that ish. Okay.
Right.
You were guzzling it.
We know that the water was dirty because there was no water to clean that mattress, bitch. Okay. We know. Okay. We know.
Nyla, go to the wall, Nyla. Go to the wall.
All right, I'm going. But so let's, just in case everyone has not seen, let's take a look at this this performance, okay? This energetic destiny swap, okay? Let's go ahead and bring out the bomb, okay? Shout out to the bomb. First of all, the bomb is a baddie for real.
Yes, she is.
Okay, she's certified baddie. Body is on point, beautiful. Yeah. Like, let's go.
Alicia!
Okay, so that was the bomb, right?
Clarissa don't like that. Clarissa don't
No,
like
she don't
that.
like that. She don't like that, right?
Now that's what you
And
call body is tea.
Yeah.
That
that's
body
body
is
is
tea.
key, and that's what and that's another thing. Okay, I have to give it to her. Clarissa's body is on point right now.
It is. It is. It
It's
is.
on point, right? But it's exactly what Layla told her to do.
Yep.
Respectfully, she told her to cut some of the excess body fat, which she did, and get in optimal shape. And that's what she did, which is why she looks so damn good. Now let's take a look at her. So yeah, I took the music out because I don't want her music on me.
Nyla, let's be a little real here.
Yeah, she ain't got the legs or nothing.
Listen, she's like a donut and a half away from going back to where she was at.
Yep.
Dang.
Yep.
Dang.
And look at her legs. Her legs ain't looking like Baumgartner's legs.
No, Baumgartner's
on
got the
Instagram.
definition.
She reposted this video of this light-skinned guy on Instagram praising her for her body, saying that she needs to be modeling. I don't know about boxing anymore. She should model. And I'm just like, why do her fans gas her up like this? Because this is what's messing up the whole.
But are we sure? Are we sure that those are her fans and not her bots?
No,
we don't know.
I'm trying to tell y'all.
Like that's what she's been doing. I mean,
He's
anybody that could
channel.
call in, anybody that could call into a show and impersonate someone else to defend her, she's capable of doing that digitally as well. That's that's how she's getting down.
Nyla, I think he's just a fan because it's a boxing channel that did it.
Okay, it's a boxing channel. Okay, got it.
He liked it and reposted, and he was just like, "Wow, Claressa, you should just be a model." It was.
I know who you talk about, sweetbot. The dude with the dreads.
It was cringy.
You're a weirdo. I mean, no, I'm sorry. I don't want to say that.
No,
be quiet.
not that one. He actually.
Okay, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm like.
He actually came at me today because I said to him, because he said Remy Ma's song is whack as hell. So I said to him, "Are you okay, sir? Are you okay?" Because clearly it's either that you have an obsession with Claressa or you're just like, you just don't like Remy, because that was fire. On top of Remy using the Nuck If You Buck beat. Come on.
Oh, man. Can we pause here for a second? Remy did some crazy stuff. I was talking about this earlier. Like the cease and desist thing gets leaked late, right?
Yep.
Then a couple of hours later, her diss track drops again before Clarissa's can. Like, I mean, y'all know that's some high level ass strategy.
Yeah.
That's some high, like, what is it giving? What you got on that, Sanji?
What, her timing for it?
Yeah.
That is, it's definitely shout out to the Bronx. That's definitely some New York acts. That was for the New York girlies. That she insulted and talked a lot for, but that was also to take another jab at them. Recall, let's do the timeline. Whenever Remy has something, here they come talking about something. She can never have a project. She couldn't have her movie. She couldn't have an appearance without them sabotaging. Papoose doing a car, whatever that is, Car Chronicles, always. So
he's DoorDash. He's DoorDash.
He should consider that, because
I love when he say that. He always say that.
You know what I'm saying? That would be a bona fide income for him. So allegedly. So I think that all's fair in love and war, and since they've decided that they want to make it war, then that's what it is. So kudos to her, because listen, here is what I think Remy has understood. First of all, let's just get petty. She's a Gemini, so she's got that covered. They're not going to get more petty than a Gemini. And second of all, wars are not won by people without intelligence. So do what you will with that comment.
This is very true. This is very true.
Yeah, and did you see what?
Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Did you see what Remy did though? She just got into it with Diamond. Remember how she blocked Diamond
Yeah.
And she used the "Nuck If You Buck" beat too. You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Just smart, man. Just smart. I
And
thought it was
not
beautiful.
only that, she reposted Diamond.
Yep.
She posted the original Nuck If You Buck, and then not Diamond, Princess of Crime.
Yep. I'm sorry. I said I'm sorry. That was my goofy butt. But you know.
Princess ended up reposting Remy's song. And to me, I'm just like, this is beyond epic. Now, I don't know if you guys seen this, but Nyla, since you do content and two-tone, I don't know if you do content. Do you like edits and stuff like that? Where you
Me?
Yes.
Oh, yes, I do. Yeah. Yep.
Like if you find the clips, did you see the clip of Taseki? I think that's how you say her name, saying, "Man, the person that was supposed to walk me out canceled on me last minute. And I have a couple of people that I would like, but I wonder if Remy can do it." Did you catch that, guys?
No. No, I ain't see that.
Yes, okay. I'll send it to you guys. So this was right before the weigh-in. What was the thing that they had the other day? The conference?
The press conference.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Pre-fight
before the
interviews.
press conference, she was at the media workout and she was like, I need somebody to walk me out. I wonder if Remy can do it. And then the next day was the conference, the conference. And Claressa, it seemed like Claressa was trying to like be cool with her. Like, I didn't never have no problem with you. It's just because you said this and that. Did you guys see that?
Yeah, it was, you posted my man and all that dumb shit. She said, yeah.
He folded. Claressa folded in front of
deuces. No.
Yeah. So speaking of folded, I don't know if you guys saw this or have heard what has happened with this, but you know, she's asking for the ban to be lifted. And MVP responded in the most disrespectful way. Let's take a look at this.
Yes, they did.
All right, so okay, see, and I have to say this because me and my girl was talking about this. She literally turned this press conference and the weigh-in into some WCW, gorgeous ladies of wrestling, WWF. That's what it's giving. But let's see what they actually had to say about this, how they responded. Okay, they respond like this. Okay, hold on, let me why isn't it switching? Because they put Remy's, yes.
Is there a reason why I can't hear what you're playing, or can the audience hear?
Can you guys hear it? You guys didn't hear it? It might be because I put the headphones on.
You heard Whoop That Trick? Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Sweet?
I don't hear anything that she's playing on the screen at all.
Really?
At all.
Does everybody else hear?
I hear it.
I heard it. I heard the Whoop That Trick. Yeah.
Okay, so I will take off. I unplug my headphones, so maybe I don't know if that'll do it because sometimes people have trouble with that. Let me go ahead and put the screen over here so we can see how they responded with Remy's music playing in the background. Oh my God, they took the music off. They took the music off of this. I guess that was petty. That must have been too petty.
I don't think they took the music off. Instagram could have taken it off. If you see the
Instagram might have took it off. Okay, they might have took it off. Yeah, you're right. So they literally had Remy's music playing behind it at first, right? But I think they still have it on this one. Wait a minute. I think it's this one.
Good for them.
No, they took it off. They took the music off.
Wow.
Because it was playing Remy's song, but it was literally Remy's song, and this is MVP posting this. So basically, they're telling her, like, bitch, kiss our ass. You know what I'm saying? They're not playing with her. And Tone, I know, like, you're a legitimate boxing channel. How do you think this? Because it looks like she's starting to get blackballed in a way. Have you ever seen that happen? Is this what it looks like? What's your opinion on that?
Well, my thing is when Claressa Shields today at the press conference, super gaslighting like the narcissists do, and said that MVP and Jake Paul tried to blackball me. Absolutely not. Claressa, they tried to sign your dusty ass. Let's be clear. They tried to sign your dusty ass. They tried to make you the next Serena Williams.
Yep.
But you, because you have a Highlander mentality, you did not want to be behind Amanda Serrano, and you would have never been behind Amanda Serrano. Because remember, I did the video the other day. The Guat said she shares the GWOAT title with Amanda Serrano. She said that on many occasions, like, yo, she the GWOAT too. So when she says that, they try to blackball me. No. What happened is your ass got infatuated, and I can't wait, Nyla, for you to drop that video about how she over sexualizes herself.
Oh my God, it's bad.
Me too.
It's bad.
She her booty, girl, please.
She wanted her yams to be big, and she didn't want to lose Papoose with the yams. That's why she went up to heavyweight. And those girls up there, there's not a lot of like big girls. I say that respectfully, that be throwing hands like that. So Claressa was like, yo, I'm faster than these people. So she's not being blackballed. But the thing is, you cannot go into Netflix acting ghetto and assault Alicia the Bomb Gardner to face some women boxing. It's just disgusting.
I love how you put all that together, though. And she probably loved it too. Like, good looking, Tom. Good looking. Facts, though.
Absolutely.
Facts.
I think now, wasn't her movie on Netflix?
T-Rex, yeah, the T-Rex movie was definitely on there.
So I heard, and I don't know if it's true, I heard that that's when the movie got removed. Is that true, or was that a rumor?
Which one, the Fire Inside or the documentary?
I want to say was it the Fire Inside? I don't remember, but I think what I had heard, but I didn't verify myself. I should have done it in real time. They were saying that Netflix took whatever project she had on there down after that happened.
I never heard
really interesting. The interview that she did the other day on that one guy, whatever his name was, that panel she was on with that guy, and she was saying that she's not getting the sponsorships. She doesn't realize that it's shit like that is stopping her. Like, you're hitting people at a Netflix event. Like, it's not going to happen, you know?
Yep. Oh, can I ask you on a question real quick before it leaves me? Because ADHD, y'all, it sucks. But anyways, Two-Tone, I want to understand this. The Zone Network is going to air the fight, right?
Right.
Win Network is going to air the fight, right?
Yeah.
Win Records Network is going to air the fight.
Right.
Zeus is going to air the most interesting part of the fight, which is the undercards that people want to see, the baddies or whatever.
Yeah.
If Zeus is making money off of the fight and all the other entities, like they like to say, how is Claressa making money off of this? Like, because it just doesn't make sense to me. DAZN, Win Network, and Zeus, and they even had somebody on the undercard of Claressa's that was supposed to be on. Danielle Perkins was supposed to be only aired on Zeus as well, but that fight is canceled. Yeah. I feel like Zeus is the one that's gonna get the bag. What do you guys think?
Yeah, this was well, I mean, again, this goes back to Papoose' business acumen, and that's why he's been like, as Aqua Queen said, a Z-list rapper. They allowed Zeus to put their foot into the door to get that plug with State Farm Arena, and now Zeus is going to say, "Hey, nigga, I don't need Claressa to throw baddie fights. I got a whole lot of girls that be fighting in the living room of Casamigos in this couch, so I can go ahead." I could go ahead and have my own card, and let me just like, yeah, you dumbass niggas. When in my opinion, the way it looked like Claressa Shields got a 360 deal. She's out there shooting videos, selfie planes, moissanite jewelry. So her 8 million.
Tone, we're not gonna skip past the moissanite jewelry. Okay, we're not gonna do that.
He be clear.
He be cooking. I'm like, I be catching them little. Because that's the kind of shade I like. I like that slick shade.
But I think she trying to get that. I think she gets paid on the back end. Like
I can tell you, I think she's going to get around 400,000.
Damn.
That's my number. Yeah. Because everybody has to get paid. Everybody has to get paid.
No, but here's the thing. Like, okay, in the true sense of a 360 deal, right? What she get, first of all, she keeps calling it a signing bonus, a $3 million signing bonus.
Mm-hmm.
It's a $3 million advance. And I'm going to give you more details about that. It's going to knock y'all socks off. Tomorrow, I'm going to drop some serious tea on this, right? So it's a $3 million advance, right? The deal is worth $8 million, right? So what does she have to do? She has to, through that contract, guarantee a certain dollar amount based on everything that she's doing. So when she's, talking all this shit about, I get paid from Facebook, from Instagram, so does Win Records.
Right.
And I'm gonna tell you why, because she has to perform up to the level of that contract. Now, she might not even give a damn, because we have to remember who her man is. Papoose signed a $1.5 million deal, got the advance, and tried to run off with their money. Now, they was going to hand him his ass, so Remy ended up, helping him pay that balance off, allegedly, is what I heard. But he's not someone that stands by the contracts, and I wouldn't be surprised if he told her, hey, if you don't meet it, so what, right? Because if you think about it, as much as she brags about this, I'm the top paid, she's not the top paid. These women, Amanda and Katie, have made more money in single fights than she's making for 4 fights. It's really not that great of a deal, but that just lets you know how broke she really was. And I don't mean broke like, because our broke and her broke is probably different or whatever. But she needed that money. She'd never, somebody's saying, hey, I'm going to advance you $3 million. I mean, most of us are going to be like, okay, you know what I'm saying? But the problem is the way that she's carrying it. You know what I'm saying? The way that she, I'm a rich bitch, I'm this and all this kind of stuff. No, she owes a percentage of everything that she does. She has to meet a contractual obligation to the nurse Ruben. Okay. Your nurse, right?
Shadeja Green, and they're missing millions because of Shadeja Green. Millions.
Yeah.
And may I say
short.
something here?
Sure.
And Tone, and you can run this by this thought process that I'm having to see if it kind of makes sense with you. So the reason why we see Claressa being the maintenance, the electrician, the doorkeeper, the hype man, and everything is because if Win Records were to put all those things forward, then she has to pay that back. It's just like a record deal. That's exactly how it was structured. So if they put the dollar out, she has to pay that dollar back, and then she doesn't make any money until she makes the next dollar. Okay.
Yes.
So what's happening here is she needed those ticket sales, which is why you hear her so adamantly saying, we don't give tickets away. She can't afford to. However, where she's at the crossroad is between her ego and her pocket. Because if there aren't people in that stadium to meet the demand of what she needs financially for the people above her, because they don't care if she walks away with anything, they are going to get paid. That is who is going to get paid. Them. What
thousands of tickets has been given away. Thousands.
What she gets, because that's an ego thing, right? But that doesn't make her any money. And that is what we're talking about. But that is what all these financial problems are that we're seeing from her. It's ego driven. And you know what they say, a fool and their money are soon departed.
Yeah.
And does that make sense to you, what I'm saying about her?
Yeah, that makes 100% as far as the music business and her 360 deal. But in boxing, it's been the same way. You have to get the big fight. Her big fight, which would get them the money, would be Krishan. But I think that no longer exists anymore because Krishan's back on the Blueface train. And I thought Tashiki might have represented her big payday as well. So don't be surprised if Tashiki can beat Big Lex, which I think that's going to be a fake fight. Don't be surprised if you get Claressa versus Tashiki as a next fight. But she saw that 3 million, and her goal in boxing was to make $1 million and to be on TV. And she lied. Layla Ali actually headlined a pay-per-view against Joe Frazier's daughter. So she's not the first. Oh, I brought boxing back to TV. No, Layla Ali was on pay-per-view.
Absolutely not.
That's what people are paying money to go ahead and to watch you squabble. So I think she in that 360 deal, man. Like I think she in that.
I think so too.
Yeah.
And it's a really sad relationship that we have here, because it seems that neither one of them understands business. They don't have business savvy, either one of them. So what they fail to realize is that nobody is going to give you a marketing representation deal if you don't understand basic business.
Right.
And all of them give you a morality clause. All of them. And it has nothing to do with what color skin you're housed in necessarily. If every time you open your mouth, you skew the facts. You skew the facts about how old you were when you lost your virginity. You skew the facts about what happened with your upbringing. You skew the facts about what's going on with you and your pound per pound and this and that and who represents you. You skew the facts about each and every time you have a discrepancy with fans. This is what she doesn't seem, they can't put it together. Does she not understand that the fans are also consumers of products?
Absolutely. She does not like when you say they don't understand business, it's quite obvious, right? That Papoose has never understood business at all, but he convinced her that he has. He's like he really has this woman. She literally said he's been through all this. He's the cheat code. He's this, and it's like, girl, it's that's not what's up. That's not what's happening. It's really sad.
Right. So you have but if you look at it, I don't know how many of us know people that have entanglements, love affairs with people that have mental health issues. And I'm talking about whether it be a substance use issue or something, a serious mental illness. When that person is involved with the other person, family members are looking like, what is wrong with you? Can't you see what you're going through? Can't you see the toxicity? But the person in it, whether it's the person that's suffering from the illness, but in this case, you have two people with issues. They can't see it. They're so deep in the woods that both of them, they can't see that they're on their way to grandma's house. They can't see that one of them is dressed as the wolf. The other one, they take turns being Red Riding Hood. In my opinion, they can't see it. So it's a very dangerous cluster. And at this point, the more that everyone points out the obvious, the more they cling to each other because the ego says, we're going to be right. Against all odds.
Listen, I don't know if this is true, but if it is, one of my suspicions may be coming. Okay. I'm hearing Remy's in Atlanta.
Yes, she is. And she's been there for like maybe 2 weeks or something.
Child, if Remy walk old girl out,
that's gonna be hard. I ain't gonna lie, that's gonna be raw. That's
baby. Oh my, Remy's in Atlanta, girl.
Yep.
Okay, everybody on the panel, can you guys just like give your prediction? Do you think Remy's going to go to the fight, even if it's just going to view the fight, or do you think she's gonna like walk somebody out? What are you guys' thoughts?
I don't think so. I would like for it to happen, but I don't think so.
No, I don't think like if Remy's going to walk anybody out, it's going to be Amanda Serrano. That's it. It's going to be Amanda.
Okay.
Or not Amanda, but our girl, I hope, Bomb.
Yeah.
Walk the bomb out one day.
In my opinion, I'll go ahead. I'm sorry. I don't
because Amanda's cool with like Fat Joe. Like that's like they got that brother sister thing. You know, Joe, Remy.
Alicia too.
Yeah, that's like Remy and Amanda. They really like the close one. But I will tell y'all, the shit with Remy not over. I'm just saying, keep your notifications on because that shit not over.
Let me tell you, I know what we'll be doing
in Atlanta also to do the interview on the radio station with Miss Shanika, which will probably be this week.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's probably why she's in.
That's why she's
in the week that she would have been on. I can't wait. I'm going to be glued to that interview, honey. Definitely glued to that interview.
I kind of want her to go to the fight, even just as a spectator, because her energy period will throw Claressa off. And I guarantee you another thing that will throw Claressa off is if the audience starts to boo her. Because sometimes this happens. Have you guys ever seen the president? Well, I hate calling him that. The president go to sports. I don't know if it's been basketball games or stuff like that, and he's been booed.
Yeah.
And there's no controlling it. You can't control the crowd. Yeah. I feel like one day that's going to happen to her, if not tomorrow, because she's in Atlanta and she disrespected some of the most loved Tanika, princess.
Wait, I got a thing because I know y'all say that like the quad bots be like attacking y'all and stuff like that.
Yeah, they be attacking you too, Tom.
Oh no, because I mean, there's a fatherless nigga in the chat by the name of Javi right now.
It's probably her.
Get him.
It's her.
Yeah, there's a fatherless nigga that something to say about Sweet Ma in the chat, but
let's get him up out of here.
Oh, but what did they talk about my son?
Yeah, he tried to. Yeah, he's a father.
It's her. It's Claressa.
He got dropped off somewhere. But like,
thank you, Two-Tone, for calling that out because I did tell you what we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. I know Nyla wants to talk about it. This is disgusting. But somebody earlier today left me a comment under my video, and they mentioned my son, and they said for me to stop posting about Claressa and worry about my disabled child or something like that. And I'm just like, why do you guys always have to point out that my child is disabled? Shout out to all the special needs parents out here. Shout out to you guys. But thank you, Two-Tone, for speaking up for me. And Nyla, thank you for getting them out of here because none of that will be tolerated. And FYI, anyone that speaks on innocent children, especially the ones that are disabled. I hate using the word disabled, special needs, whatever. The karma that comes to you is going to hit so hard.
Yep.
Thanks.
You're going to remember. You're going to remember what you say about my child.
But
we don't play those games with children over here, especially children with special needs. That's something that my husband does not tolerate from anybody. I don't tolerate, and y'all know I'm Gen X, so we would use the R word to describe idiots. And he stopped me in my tracks 10 years ago. Hey, that word is retired. You know what I'm saying?
Sweet Ma.
So
I remember Sweet Ma. You said that Claressa did that a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I would like to say something. I treat the special angels. Okay, that's what I do, and I dedicate my life to special needs people from the age of
thank you so
4
much.
years old.
God bless you, Doctor.
Yes.
Thank you. So I'm going to say this, and we're going to turn it around so that you can understand what is happening here. For a person, and allegedly, if this is her doing it, look at the level of self-hate, because she was classified.
Yep.
Her records were reviewed, and she was deemed someone capable of getting Social Security disability benefits.
Yep.
So she turns around and says ugly things about a person who has special needs when she herself was traumatized, couldn't speak, was called the R word by her own mother, etc. So the level of self-hate for her is really, really a sad thing, and it just further bolsters. I had no idea that she was doing that. So that just further bolsters some of the things that I was thinking about her. And I just want you to know that if you ever want to contact me and we can just kind of talk about some things that can kind of help you with your soul and dealing with that for you, because those things are hateful And I know that even though you can contextualize it by saying, this is that kind of a person, allow me to share some things with you privately off of this platform that will kind of help you. Okay. If you'll allow me to do that, we'll get in touch with each other. Okay. But don't let her acid bleed into your beautiful garden, because that's what your baby is. You were gifted an angel.
I appreciate
Okay.
that. I do.
You're
And
welcome.
FYI, my page has never been private. I privated my page after receiving that comment. I was really hurt, and I didn't want to believe that she would say anything like that. But shout out to my good sister Hannah Gabriels. She doesn't know this, but I'm gonna talk to her about it. She kind of helped me confirm that it was Claressa, and I was in denial. And then I went digging deeper and deeper, and I found some really disturbing things. Alicia Baumgartner, Hannah, Franchon. Let's just say she's stalking all of you guys. That's all I'm gonna say. When I have the receipts, Nyla, I'll probably just hit you up on the back end and leave you a voice note and let you know what I'm talking about. But shout out to Hannah Gabriels.
And there are things that when you have concrete things, listen, we need to understand that in this country, it is not illegal to be crazy. Okay, you can be crazy, you can go about your day being happy and crazy, but what you cannot do is bully. You cannot cyber stalk or bully or use hate speech. And so we really need to look at these things and talk about them, because that is a very serious issue. And I fight for the rights of my mental health patients every day. I am passionate about it. It is what I do. And I will gladly help you fight for your child as well.
Thank you, Dr.
Absolutely.
Doctor,
Absolutely.
can I ask you one question while we're on the topic real quick? Well, off the topic. Shout out to all the special needs parents, like I said, especially special needs angels, okay?
That's what they are.
Yes. I want to know your thoughts on, because I'm just piggybacking off of something you just said. Claressa made threats to Browilla yesterday on live. And I'm questioning, like, why would you do something so dumb? Because you're literally telling, like, if anything happens to Browilla, the first person we're going to look into is the person that said, I'm going to come to Memphis. I will drive out there and I'm going to do this to you. I'm going to do that. And I don't care if the cops come. I'm going to be gone before the cops come, and saying all this stuff. In my head, I'm kind of like, where are her friends? Why is nobody stopping her?
Let me help you with that. It's the same reason why some of my patients believe that they're going to be the next WWE superstar.
That was funny.
It's never true. When they're saying it, that inner stimuli is like, yeah, which is why. Listen, in my opinion, her best friend lives in her head, because that's the only person that knows exactly what she's been through. That's the only person that was there when nobody else was. That's the person that knows the truth. That's the person that she talks to when there's nobody else there. Okay, so that's the voice that beats out everybody, including Papoose. So when that voice was saying, "Do this, say this," yeah, and then it's over. And the voice doesn't hold her accountable because she doesn't hold the voice accountable. So yeah.
And her man doesn't hold her accountable. Like, it's like nobody,
because he's got his own internal stimuli going on. He's got his own.
Yeah. Well, I think that's a damn shame, because he's literally allowing her to make a fool of herself, put herself out there, and nobody is going to make a deal with her. What's it called when you get a person to sponsor? Yeah,
sponsor her.
Sponsor somebody that does stuff like that. Like,
but if I may challenge the thinking, let me just challenge the thinking. First of all, two things can be true at the same time. He can definitely love her and have love for her, but his definition of love may be completely different than ours. Okay, because she is supplying a need for him that somebody else never has. He can go to her without question and get what he needs. Love that. hey, I might love that too. You understand? But at the same time, let's look at his pattern of behavior. It also wasn't smart for him to give Remy allegedly the blicky. But for him, he has a need to be wanted, a need to be seen as what he calls himself, a god. So whatever he needs to make that happen in that woman's life, in my opinion, he does that because it's always to the detriment of the woman and to the elevation of Papoose.
Before you press play, I gotta say, Dr. Sanji, you're right.
Yes, ma'am.
He did an interview on Drink Champs, and on the interview, he said, Claressa went and got my name tatted. He was like, you don't know what that did to me. You don't know what that did for me. Do you remember that, Nyla?
Absolutely.
It's a God complex.
Absolutely.
That's what
He was like,
he
was like, I was going through the roughest time, and you know, when she did that, you don't know what that did for me. Something like that.
That was so sick to me, especially because this is a man that is almost 50 years old with adult daughters. So just like as someone that has, you know, adult children myself, and it's like, just how could you watch this girl who is your daughter's age tattoo your name on her breast while you have your wife's face and name tattooed on you? Tone, as a man, what was your thought and perspective on that?
I think my thought and perspective on that situation, you mean on how Pap reacted to it?
Yeah, and the fact that it seems to be encouraged, like he encouraged it. You know what I mean?
He did.
Well, remember, I think it was a clip last week or this week where Blueface, he said, I'm a delusional chick's worst nightmare.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna look in your face.
Has some background noise.
Yeah, there's some background noise.
I think that's there. Okay.
Yeah, Blueface said he's a delusional chick's worst nightmare because he's gonna look you in the face and tell you the truth. Now, I think Claressa Shields is already a Miss Know-It-All. She believes she knows everything. She believes she knows everything. Yeah. And I think Papoose, I say this respectfully, no diss to my New York niggas. I love my New York niggas, but he's a Brooklyn nigga. And I think that he found a lick with Claressa Shields. Claressa Shields has never had a celebrity boyfriend.
Right.
And she been had them gold medals. She been had them dusty belts. She been had all those accolades. You know what I'm saying? And nobody cared. Right. Nobody cared until she started fucking Remy Ma's husband. So when she saw that clout, she was like, oh my God, this man that gave me the clout that I've always wanted for people to say I'm pretty and stuff like that. So Papoose is playing her like a string. So yeah, he's like, yeah, get my name tatted, do that. Cause she's bozo. She's dumb. Yeah. So for him perspective is like, my wife is from the Bronx. She ain't dumb. She's stupid. This girl literally, respectfully, is dumb as hell. Papoose is just playing her.
Listen, I don't know if you guys, whenever she does interviews, pay attention. She always kind of gives us a clue as to what's going on in her relationship. The most recent interview she did, she said that Papoose called me a little girl, and I started laughing, telling me, little girl, stop that, or be quiet, little girl, or something like that. And in my head, I'm like,
that's insulting.
That is extremely insulting.
Yeah.
And in my head, it brought me back to another interview that she did where the background was blue. I can't remember. It was a guy. He's dating Benzino's daughter, Coi Leray. What's his name?
Oh, Justin LeBoy.
Justin LeBoy show. Okay, on Justin LeBoy's show, she also said some things that were red flaggish that makes me think that they actually fight physically. And he said one time, how does it make you feel to hit a man? How did that make you feel? And the way she said it, it's like, I can see them being miserable together. They literally are together just to prove us wrong, us content creators wrong.
Absolutely.
Trauma bond.
It's literally an ego thing. I actually have that clip.
Hey, shout out to my queen, man. That's my best friend right there. I love her a lot, man. For real, bro. Like real talk.
Okay.
Nah.
She love you too, bro.
Nah,
you know what I like.
We
making
some
noise for that?
Yeah. Shout out to Claressa, man. Love you.
She make it known. Right. She let it be known. Like, nah, he running the show. Right. Like, you know what I mean? Woman in that position ain't gonna do that. Right. She let it be known. Like, nah, I follow his lead as a woman.
But let me. And I be talking like me and Sally gonna talk. You know what I'm saying? He tell me everything he's saying. He tell me behind the scenes. Man. It's a good thing when you see it, but when you check the temperature of people that know you for a long time, and they saying the same thing from the outside, cause you inside looking out. So he outside looking in. He like, yo, Pat, the way she, you know what I'm saying, the way she like everything he just said.
Funny, I was on the like you was on your phone in the airport. I was on my phone too, and I was just scrolling, and the first thing the person said was, "You got a tattoo." A papoose? She said, yeah, on my titty.
She surprised me with that.
Right.
She surprised me with that.
Wait, y'all talking too fast. Wait, what? She was doing an interview. Somebody asked her, yo, did you get tatted on? You got
papoose tatted on you. Okay.
Look, nigga, breaking it down.
I got you. No, I'm hearing. Come on, here. Okay.
And she was like, yeah, I got it on my titty. Like, she didn't skip a beat. Like, yeah.
Yo, Brian, that was a surprise. I didn't even know.
You don't remember when she was weighing in and the little kid kept looking at her?
Oh, yeah,
you seen that?
Yeah, I did.
It's crazy out there. It's crazy out there.
I got a tattoo. One day I came out the gym, and me and her was on FaceTime. I got a video of that shit, too. I'll send it to you. And, bro, I'm talking on her FaceTime, she just flashed it. I was like, oh! I was like totally surprised. Like, that shit right there, though.
All right.
That's fire.
You needed that? You needed
I needed that, bro. 1, 2, 3. Yo, bro, let me tell you something, man.
Yeah.
For real, bro. Yeah. Like a breath of fresh air in my life.
Yeah. So
I can tell.
For real, bro. Like my best friend.
Your energy is different, bro.
Okay.
That's a Dusty.
Oh,
go ahead.
He ain't lying though, y'all.
Go ahead,
he ain't
Tom.
lying.
I needed that. I needed that. What? You needed confirmation that you still got it, that you still have power enough
He
to
was
manipulate
poor.
somebody to do some dumb ish. She only was with him for maybe 2 months when she got that tattoo. Okay? Only 2 months, maybe.
That's actually not true. They've been together since 2020.
No. Oh, since 2020?
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm still stuck on that one only because I know that 2022, Remy and Papoose, I believe, were watching the fight together and they both messaged her at the same time. And because Papoose and Remy were like this, Remy was probably like, yo, Claressa be DMing me, we be talking, whatever. And I feel like in order to get back at Remy, Papoose pursued Claressa. That's what I think. That's just the thought.
I feel like it was a joint situation. I feel like, to be honest, I feel like she might have pursued the relationship first. I really do. I do.
You should do it.
I don't have. Girl, I got some stuff coming. Don't worry. I do feel like she pursued it first, and I think it is because of the same reason why she's walking around cosplaying.
Nyla. She pursued which relationship first? Well,
as I was saying, each other's karma. Little do they know, they are literally twin flames. You know, a lot of people think twin flames is a good thing. It's not. They are literally a mirror of one another, and they're going to chew each other up. And I feel as if Claressa is going to end up being so fed up that one day she's going to confirm everything that Remy Ma said.
I agree.
Oh, she is. She's
I see it. I see it. I agree.
I see it too, girl.
So me seeing that video, that tells me that Remy would hold Pap accountable. And with the Guat, she doesn't hold him accountable. Because there was a thing about where they mentioned the top 5 Brooklyn rappers, and one radio host said, I gotta mention Papoose, and Papoose put that on his Instagram and said, man, that dude they finally said my name, they weren't scared to say it. So Papoose has always felt that he was the second tier in life. Like you were never better than Remy Ma. Remy Ma was the star of the family. Remy Ma was the breadwinner. So with the Guat, the Gua is a generational enabler. So when she got the tattoo, of course that boosted his ego because the nigga been second tier his entire life. And when now the nigga, I got an executive job at Win Records, I'm doing this. Now he could try to be like the fake Jay-Z that he's always wanted to be from Brooklyn.
Yeah.
This is crazy. So that both of them niggas enable each other. This is an enabler shit.
What exactly would his job be, though? If you think about it, Claressa keeps saying, he's not my manager. He's not my manager. If he's not your manager, why does he tell you what to do? She just did it.
He's the manager. That press conference when she signed that deal, spoke manager. The other meeting, there's been several interviews where he is talking managerial talk about her, but she just knows how embarrassing it sounds and how they know what it sounds like. They know what it looks like, right? And plus, don't forget that Remy put it out there that he was being her manager for 20% while she was still, putting out 100% of the work as well as 100% of the, provisions for their lives. They know what it sounds like. So that's them trying to cover up. He's definitely managing her. She knows this man is piggybacking off her. And I'm gonna tell you what else I think. And I don't have any proof of this, but that $3 million advance that she's always bragging about, he got me a $3 million deal. She even brags in comment sections when she's talking shit to people. He was like, hey, babe, look, Ruben, about to wire you this. We're gonna get this contract. I get you this. You send me XYZ. Probably not even realizing that something is happening on the back end for him too. But I bet you there was an agreement between she and him of a percentage of even that advance that he got. Because remember, he started driving in another car, even though he's not supposed to be driving, right? He started, dressing a little differently and stuff like that. Even she started to glow up a bit more after the deal. You know what I'm saying? I really believe that.
She trying to play a semantic warrior. He's not my manager, Claressa. Okay, for one, Papoose brought you to Win Records. You're keeping the Win Records, the Lost Records lights on. So who says the nurse nigga like, hey man, we getting you a little deal on the back end because you bought us motherfucking Claressa. We was dead in the water. For two, Papoose rapping at press conferences. When has he ever had that type of audience to fucking rap? This nigga's he's a D-list rapper. This nigga, when has this nigga ever got a Vlad TV interview? When has this nigga ever got a Drink Champs interview? All that's off the back of Claressa. And Claressa,
Tone, to give it true perspective, he's because of Remy. He's got those interviews with Vlad, with Drink Champs, but is always floating around something that him and Remy have done. Either they're on a show together or the conversation is centered around her in some level. So she is literally just the new Remy. And if you think about, I don't know if you've been paying attention to the content surrounding the other lady that came forward that he was messing with before, during, and after he got married and all this kind of stuff. Remy was Claressa Shields back then. Back in 05, 06, when they were in their beginnings or whatever. She was fresh. She was starting her career. He saw her, rising as a celebrity. He was, messing around with other girls, hustling, letting them do illegal things. You literally, the story can be mapped out with paperwork, receipts, and all of this kind of stuff. He chose Remy for the same reason why he's up under Claressa right now, because that motherfucker is an opportunist and he ain't shit, and he's a user of women.
Nyla, don't forget to mention what Topanga said about how he felt about how Remy looks.
I want to disagree. I want to disagree when you guys are ready.
I just want to say one thing about the manager thing. He is her manager, but he can't legally be her manager because he has to something about if he was to legally do it, it'll cut some type of payments or something out. So Punch Drunk, he explained it.
He can't have a salary. He probably can't have a salary because of all of the liens. That dude
Yeah,
will
but like
get
he can't
he will
legally
get
do it.
garnished up his
Right.
ass.
Yep.
Gonna be garnished.
Oh, that's what it is. He
for
has to
those
have
of
a
you,
license. You have to have a
You
certain
have those.
license.
You have to have a licensing in
Yep,
order
yep.
it's
To be
like
a
to
boxer's manager.
it's like
engage
under
in
the table
boxing.
type scam
Yep,
likely business,
yep,
basically.
yep,
Right.
They're
yep,
using her to wash their money, I
yep.
believe,
Yeah.
because the owner of Win Records, he's a gambler as well. But I just want to say this for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about. Papoose told Topanga that he felt like Remy was unattractive, and
Mm-hmm.
that's the same thing Remy said that he said about Clarissa.
Yep,
Would
Yep.
never
yep,
love her
Yes.
because she's unattractive, and
yep.
also
Same
when
script.
Papoose was when Papoose was defending himself against Topanga, he said Topanga was unattractive as well.
Unattractive.
So
Yep.
he's always telling the other woman, "I would never deal with her because she's unattractive."
And another parallel between Remy, Topanga, and Clarissa, right? Clarissa doesn't have the criminal record, right? But she's got the mentality. She's stupid. You know what I'm saying? She'll do what that man says do. Remy was willing, like, look at all the old interviews. The one that was like about 15 years old, where all the men are saying how Remy was gully, Remy was about that life, Remy got the blicky, Remy's this, Remy's that. You know what I'm saying? He did not mind. And then even think about the fact that Remy admitted that she's got the #1 album in America at that point. Lean back, and she's still selling dope. I mean, selling X. You still selling drugs? That means that nigga wasn't doing shit. He wasn't helping out. He wasn't providing. He wasn't supporting. But Remy was willing to do things that even he probably wouldn't do. Just like Clarissa is willing to do things that he is not going to do, or not even probably capable of doing. Topanga was going to jail with the scams and stuff that he was also benefiting from. It's a pattern. He finds women that he can manipulate into doing dirty work for his profit and his game. It's an old
Nyla,
school
cook.
game.
There you go.
He's like
There
that.
you
I
go.
think it starts at home. It starts at home. I think his mom is like, he still lives with his mom. Like that's what he's used to.
I would like to jump
Thinking
in.
about it, I'm like, this is so sad because it's literally the same game, different player with him. Like he's literally doing the same thing he's done with every single one of them. Did you see the interview when him and Remy were together and they talk about when we first met? We used to stay on the phone and sleep on the phone. We used to go on. Our first date was in a car.
In the car, smoking weed.
His first date with Clarissa was in a car. Like everything, yo, this is crazy. I'm sorry.
Sprinter van. Yeah, I remember it.
This is just disturbing. Oh, we used to fall asleep on the phone with each other. We always stayed together. We were just inseparable. That's the same thing he's doing with Clarissa.
That's when he's in his love bombing stage.
Right.
You know, he's doing, as somebody said, that's that pole pimping. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? You know, I'm just want to be next to you type shit. Ladies, never let a nigga do you like that. Tell that nigga to go home.
I want to say a couple of things because I strictly go off the behavior, and yes, we are absolutely same. If you put all three relationships, now that we have three, right? So it's always easier to compare behaviors when you have a three, right? Because somebody's going to break the tie. Put all three up. Let's put the language up. Let's put the behavior, and we have the one control. He's the control. All right. So if you put that up, here's what we know about Clarissa. Clarissa, at some point, the body will not lie for you. And that's what people forget. I want us as a panel to remember, and even the people that are watching, mental illness does not age. So we keep expecting Papoose to be this guy because of his age, that he's supposed to act accordingly. His issues travel right along exactly at the age that they are. So when he is 90, if he does not get some form of intervention to help him behave differently, he's going to behave exactly the same way. So we have to remove that off the table. That has no bearing on what we see here. Okay, so if his behavior started at 15, 16, and that's where I'm going to put it for him for whatever my own personal reasons are, don't know him, not diagnosing, but you know, if he's watching, kind of good guy. All right, so that's where they are. Think of how each relationship started. Each relationship started as him putting himself as the control, him putting himself as above that woman. Even if it's not true, he puts himself as the handsome one. He puts himself as the one that you should seek out, right? And then he controls communication. He controls when they see each other, where they go, what they do, how the woman behaves. If the woman thinks about something else, or there's another person, another control person, the language is always the same. I would never, because they're X, Y, and Z. His behavior stays the same. He has difficulty with controlling his behavior, hence why he has an alleged gambling issue. He cannot control his impulses. Well, what is a woman you see in a club? An impulse. He doesn't control them. So whether she wants to acknowledge it or not, your day is coming. There's another one, because he does not control his impulses. So let's talk about now today, her telling us the truth. He is not her manager. He absolutely is not. That relationship, and why he gets what he gets from her, is because he is the boss. That is her man.
He a predator.
He gets what he wants. And so she, because she is noticing it, and there are so many people, and now look at her circle. Her circle is changing drastically. There are so many people disappearing from her circle. So how does she justify that to herself? People that she loves and care about are gone. He's her husband. She changes the language. He's my husband. So if he's my husband, I have to forsake all others, because she'll lean on that Bible. She'll take the verses that make her feel better, even though emotionally she's got a huge deficit. You guys are going to see it. Behavior, your body won't lie for you. So the deficit starts to speak up. So the deficit is telling us in her behavior, no, he's my husband. She's already told us what he says goes, except her ego's involved. And so when she tried to speak up, hey, this is mine. Hey, we are now at a crossroad, maybe or maybe not. The lights are out, maybe or maybe not. I can't pay the house note, maybe or maybe not. I can't pay for my dream car. Little girl, you don't tell me what to do. I'm the boss.
Listen, I am so sorry.
And not to mention her think about the fact that her entourage is literally.
It's gonna bother me if I don't, because my brain, my ADHD is so bad that it hurts. It hurts my brain. Okay, so doctor, I need you to answer this question, please.
Okay.
Look, I already started to forget. Like, this shit is so crazy. Okay, this right here. So Papoose went live one day and he admitted that, he confirmed the whole gambling situation, right? But what he said was, instead of like taking accountability for what he did, he said, it's true, I fell victim to gambling. Yeah, but it didn't affect her. It's true, I did fall victim. He said, I fell victim to gambling, but it didn't affect her. All in the same time where he stole her jewelry and pawned it so that he could gamble. So how didn't it affect her? Look at me stuttering like Claressa. Ooh, that's what I'm like. But I just want to know your take on the fact that he did not take accountability. And his way of admitting it was to say, I fell victim to it. And here's the thing that I wanted to ask. He has been recently reposting gambling photos, reposting like comedy from this woman that's like a gambler. She's always talking about going to the casino. He keeps reposting it, talking about, yo, she's so funny. Yo, she's the funniest and whatnot. And I'm just saying to myself, you're the person with the gambling addiction and you're posting jokes about gambling. You're posting yourself and Claressa at the casino. You got Claressa going to the casino now. New Year's Eve. They celebrated it at the casino.
Okay, so let's just say this is hypothetical. We weren't there. We know this is just a coulda, shoulda, woulda. Okay, don't know these people, not diagnosing these people, but let's just say perhaps. Okay, so you got somebody in the throes. So what that comment said to me, I fell victim. Like there was a pothole in the street and he didn't see it and his shoe got caught and he became a victim because he tripped. No, nobody makes you go into the casino or open up the app on your phone and makes you stay and gamble. So that means that there is no healing There's nothing going on in that time. There's no accountability. Just like a person. So what he's showing us is that he has the itch. And she's probably having him at bay. Like, we cannot afford for you to go on your bender until after this fight. You have to be here. You have to be present. We have to earn this money. It's no different than an alcoholic. When they are itching and they are ready to fall off the wagon, they will post ads about alcohol. They will show you people drinking. They will fixate on the addictive behavior. That is what we see him doing. Now, I have a difference of opinion of one of the reasons why, in particular, he and Nyla showed that, or somebody showed that, where he pawned it because his daughter was in need. It was her birthday, and the things line up. Because he also has a God complex. Everything goes back to that. So he's a victim, and they were never affected because his perception of I'm a God can't be flawed in that way. He was still protecting them. But in his mind, remember, let's go back to it. I created her. So all of this facade you see comes from me. So it didn't affect you because people still thought that you were the queen of black love. You were still out there doing your thing. You were still doing shows. You were still doing da 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 da. How did it affect you? Because it didn't cost him anything. And see, until people understand the mind of a gambling addict, until you make it cost them something, it will continue to cost everybody in their lives everything.
Damn.
So I wanted to get back to Tone, because he never got a chance to answer the question about what the male perspective of the tattoo situation. And then after that, I'm gonna play the clip where he's basically making the manager decisions. Could you go ahead and let us know what was that?
Bro.
Yeah, well, basically,
I didn't know it was gonna autoplay. Go ahead, Tone.
I agree. I agree with the doctor. I think the nigga just been a second place nigga his entire life. And somehow the Guad made him feel good by getting that nasty, disgusting tattoo. It's sick. And I just think she's dumb. I think she's a dummy. And I think he's a Brooklyn nigga that can go ahead and run game on her. And I think she's addicted to the clout. I think she's loving the shade room, Hollywood on lock clout. Like, Nyla, I just sent you a DM right now on IG, what she just posted, and like literally that delusion. Like, she said she created the fly walkouts. She looked no, you did not. Nobody was wearing heels at walk-ins before Alicia Baumgartner. Nobody was wearing buffs at the walk-ins before Alicia Baumgartner. Nobody was getting the braids and putting a little heart in their hair before Alicia Baumgartner. Like, this is like generational delusion. Like, this is like,
wow.
Yeah,
Did she just say that? She just said that?
She tweeted that, right? She said, yeah, the quote made the fly walkouts. And like, I think her fans are
she's doing the same shit you do.
Yeah.
Her fans, because I had posted the side by side on my Twitter account, and somebody was like, look at the Guat looking thick. I understand why Pap don't be saying nothing. So I'll be like, see, y'all niggas just over freaked. You just a horny, over freaked out ass nigga. And you like respectfully masculine women. There's nothing like, I'm like, wait, when the camera's off, is she soft? Is she like,
you like, is it an act?
Yeah, like when the camera's off, are you soft? Are you feminine? This is just a nigga throwing throw. This just a nigga. Like, they probably do be fist fighting.
Wow.
Real quick,
I will never forget. She said, we're probably going to have a boy, and he's probably going to have hands like his daddy.
Oh yeah, that was crazy.
That was very indicative to me because he has a hand problem. Now, we don't know him out here beating up anybody. So how does she know?
That's a fact. That's a fact.
That's crazy.
Yep.
So now I want y'all to listen to this clip and tell me this ain't the manager.
Yeah, well, basically, Claressa found herself, man, in a position where she was in a bidding war because her contract ended.
Okay.
With the previous entity that she was signed to.
Okay.
So I want to say this to you and make it clear. Every boxing entity made offers to her.
Wow.
From the biggest to the smallest. I literally sat in these meetings with her. And my team, I see what we've been doing. We put a lot of asses in seats with these concerts. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at it. I'm like, damn.
Oh, so that was
Yeah, I'm like, yo.
Game in boxing, people don't.
Yo, bro. I'm sitting there, I'm brainstorming. I'm like,
Okay.
I'm brainstorming.
I don't worry about it.
I'm like, yo.
I watched Drink Champ.
It's called the Sunny D. The Sunny D effect. Yeah, go ahead.
But anyway, I'm looking at how we able to put asses in seats, and I'm looking at what she doing as a fighter. I'm like, yo, if we come together, it'd be crazy. So her last fight, which was in Detroit, we came together and we sold that motherfucker out, bro. So that was confirmation.
Promoted
Yeah, I said we're gonna do this one right, and let's see what happened. So a lot of times and I hate giving games to these niggas, but I'm gonna give it to them. A lot of times when you go to fights, an artist just pop out,
right,
and you never knew they was gonna be there,
right.
So you don't get the opportunity for their fan base to come out.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
So what we did, the last event, shout out to my brother Rick Ross. Yeah. We added Rick Ross to the event, and we was able to promote him with the event in one of his strongest markets, which is Detroit. So we got Rick Ross, we got Claressa, we got myself, and her opponent. Was that shit sold out or what?
Out, yeah.
Sold that motherfucker out to capacity. You know what I'm saying? So
The next one about to be sold out.
The next one about to be sold out. February 22nd, Little Caesars Arena. Claressa will be stepping back in the ring.
Now, here's the thing, though. Wait till you hear what he said after they asked him this question.
Back though, like, right? Again, I'm not trying to get any in your information, but this is the first time I kind of like stepped out publicly, right? And this is a big story, like as a journalist. So how do you go from a place I'm assuming a place of hurt to a place of joy so quickly?
I didn't. It just happened, bro.
Okay.
I didn't plan it.
Okay.
Or nothing, man. It just happened at a you know what I'm saying, a dark time in my life, to be honest, you know what I mean?
Right.
You know, I don't got nothing bad to say, man. I wish her the best.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But you know, I moved on and man, she came in my life, bro, and just like definitely, man, one of the best things that ever happened to me. You know what I mean? But to answer your question, I couldn't even tell you because it happened so natural and organic, and it wasn't planned. Like we just met I was at a fight. I went to the Shakur fight in Jersey. And when I came in the building, first of all, I was always a fan of her. I'm a big boxing fan. You know what I mean? So I gotta tell you that.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean? Sean too will tell you that. You know what I mean? I'm a big boxing fan, so I always watched her coming up. But one day I went to the Shakur fight, and as I'm going to sit down, I see her over there, and I'm like, oh shit. That's Claressa Shields, but you know, you keep it in your mind. You don't want to be groupied out, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people was asking me for pictures and shit, but I went up to her, I was like, hey, no, how you doing? I shook her hand. And when I sat down, when she had to fight, she loud as a motherfucker, because her and Shakur, they like family. So she's screaming and shit, and we talking about the fight. So when we leaving, people like rushing her for pictures and shit. And she by herself. So I'm like, yo, hold on, man. Like, hold on, man. Take turns.
You know what you're doing. Yeah, you know what you're doing. Go ahead. That's that smooth shit. Go ahead. Turn to security immediately.
Me and her took the flick, and she's like, yo, come to my next fight. So I was like, oh yeah, hell yeah, I'm coming.
You ain't get the number?
Nah.
No, okay.
She's like, I want you to come to my next fight, and then
made you work for it. That's what I'm talking about.
Right.
That's what I'm talking about.
She sent me the information to the fight. She DM'd me to send me the info to the fight, and I went to the fight. And leading up to it though, we some kind of way when we DM, we exchanged numbers. And yo, bro, when I tell you we text every day,
right?
Or we never called each other.
But let me ask you,
just texting.
What happened if you went to the fight and she lost? Would you have kept going?
She's not gonna lose, bro. it's like
no, I'm just asking.
Nah, I'm telling you, bro.
What if she lost? Like, would you lose? Man, I'm gonna keep going. Or you would like,
absolutely,
man, you would have kept.
Absolutely, I would have kept going. I would have.
Y'all heard that? If she would have lost, he would have kept going. So is he's saying if she would have not won that fight, he would have went on about his business. So his first interest, must have been business. Interesting, right?
Facts.
Oh, please.
Facts.
Oh, please. Can I reframe what we just heard? If I may. Just a possibility. Okay, so what we heard here, let's back it up. He says in an interview that when he was at this fight, he saw her taking pictures, and they were all around her, right? And no one was helping her. Let's reframe that. He saw a girl. She clearly couldn't handle it. We all know she's not media trained or savvy, right? We see it. You can hear it. But he also saw a woman that's not protected. There's no one protecting her. So he saw his opening and he took it. Number two, like a typical gambler, he pounced on her. So who's going with you? Because remember, when she's entertaining all these offers, she doesn't have anybody with her. There's nobody. And she's not savvy enough that she's not even taking her attorney. She sends the deals to her attorney after she decides who she's going to select. So as the true gambler, he goes and sits in on every single deal. This collusion. So now he can go back to his homie and say, they're offering this, 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 and this. I don't know how to write a deal. It's easy. They're saying this, this, and this. I done got my eyes on the contract. We say this, we say this, we say this. On top of that, we do it like they did me with my $1 million deal. We front it. She wants more than $1 million. We make it 3. It doesn't matter. That's the bonus. She got to give it back to us on the back end anyway. But we get to have her in-house. She's ours. I get to be the hero. We make money now. We have her exclusively. Bada bing, bada bang, I look like a hero. And the third thing, as spoken like a true gambler, what if she loses? But she not going to lose. That's the same thing he says when he's shaking them dice or playing them cards, whatever he's doing. I'm not going to lose. They can't fathom it. So I just wanted to reframe it, because now listening to it, his behavior tells us this isn't rocket science. He's not complex to me at all. You know, if I could just stop working 60 hours a week, I promise I'm going to revive my channel. We could really have some conversations, but for now, you guys are going to get the wonderful breakdown from Nyla, because I hope you all see it now that I've said it to you a little differently, something to think about. Think of it in those terms. He is being ousted from his situation, right? He's got to find a new place. Remember, he wasn't leaving off the couch. He didn't care that Remy was, the easy situation had already happened and he was still on that couch.
Facts.
Facts. Too.
Cooking.
She in her bed. So he needed new supply, because narcissist.
He needed new supply, and he needed the supply to be able to handle his level of where he was at, because his ego and his God complex says he's not going to go from gambling $80,000 when he goes to 10 or 20.
Oh my goodness, doctor, while you're here, I really need to know, Dr. Sanji, because I thought about this just the other day. When Papoose did the interview with Vlad TV, and he was talking about, I have places of residence. He says the way he stated it, because okay, here's the thing.
That's Remy Park.
You don't want to get caught in a lie. A residence doesn't mean you own shit. It just means your clothes are there.
Nyla, that was my point. My point exactly. Okay.
Exactly.
Because, all right, where I stay, I pay rent to live here, right? And yesterday or the day before, I was saying to myself, and I don't know what the hell, if I was just talking to myself, I was like, yeah, my place of residence. And then it reminded me of Papoose, because I'm like, I don't own this house. So I'm saying my place of residence. Well, and I thought to myself, yeah. And I'm like,
and listen, sweet mom, when men, even if they don't own it, when a man is paying rent or he owns a house and he's speaking about it, that nigga's nuts are going to hang in that conversation. Okay. You understand what I'm saying? He's not going to be in anything less than a dominant positioning when you talk about his house. I have several places of residences. No, you got your house. You got a shirt over Chanel house. You got hats over your mama's house. You got shit down the street. You know what I'm saying? That's all that seriously. That's all that.
Psychologically, he's married to someone who actually owns a lot of properties.
Exactly.
So he thinking like, it's mine,
and
and it's
listen,
not.
And those
You ain't
liens,
getting half of nothing.
he's not
and
on the houses, but because they're married, those liens are on her properties.
Yep.
And let me say this, as a person who unfortunately has to make determinations that people may need to go inside for further evaluations. One of the things that I hear from those people are like, I live here, this is my residence, as the person that's asking me to get the cops and get them up out of there. No, 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 no. Cousin such and such came here last week, just said that they was going to stay for a couple of days. Now they walking around naked eating ham and cheese sandwiches at 4 o'clock in the morning with the kids and sitting in the kids' playpen. You understand? Ownership. Your mind tells you that everything is yours. Doesn't make it so. Remember that God complex. Everything he touches is his. Why does he continue to drive? Because he's a God. Who's going to tell him he can't?
And he's a wordsmith. He's a word. He's a wordsmith, and that's probably why he
he
says
knows
many
how to
places of
say
residence.
something without it exactly being a lie. It's not necessarily the truth, but it's not a lie.
Yeah, because
that's what I mean.
You don't, as a man in your 40s, you in a marriage, you get out of marriage, you don't jump in no relationship quick as hell. You're a psychopath.
No.
You try to find yourself. So when Nyla says they've been together since 20, Clarissa's was perfectly fine being a side chick.
Yep.
Yep.
Perfectly
because
fine.
allegedly she's done it before.
Right.
And she allegedly she has some slides of her own.
I think on this interview that Nyla was playing, he stated that him and Claressa were talking for a mad long before they made it official. And then if you think about it, they were only talking for a couple of weeks before he asked her to be his girlfriend.
Remember, she says emphatically, we were supposed to stay private. We were never supposed to come out. Because remember, he had no plans of getting off that couch. Because in the position she was in, her revenue was not meeting what Remy Ma had financially, allegedly.
And he was assuming that,
and she was not there. He had to turn her into the cash cow that she is, which is and that's the thing. And she's such a goofball that she probably is looking from that lens that many of us looked at Papoose and Remy. We said when she got out of jail, she glowed up. A lot of people credited her just basically reaching maturation and coming into her womanhood. We credited Papoose. When you get the right man, you get in yours. I hate when don't get me wrong.
But fairly, Remy allowed it.
A good man to be on your side is definitely an asset. You know what I'm saying? It can help you because it can definitely hurt you how you look if you're with the wrong man. But I hate that they gave all the credit for everything to her. I mean, to him.
But Remy allowed it because without that, what did he have to say? She had all the way up. She had all these things. She had her own accolades. So if she didn't give him something, then he continued to be the plus one. And if that's her child's father, you want to give him, remember, he also shows us through his own behaviors and speech, he suffers from some depression, some self-esteem issues. I wasn't in a good place. I was really so you want to build him up
off that couch.
No, but this is far before the house. This is when she's trying to stay in the marriage. She's trying to give him a baby. So she wants to be able to say, remember, she turned her back on lifelong friends for him. She did that for him.
Claressa did too. Remember,
it's the same script. It's the same script because his ego, his whatever he got going on needs that. But if you listen to the friend Nyla, and thank you for playing that because boy, I really tuned up his background. When the childhood friend says he moves to Brooklyn, and in order to keep him from being pummeled on, he had to take him under the wing, and
Wow.
he had to be his +1.
Mm-hmm.
Even with his mans, he had to be his +1. Papoose has never had the platform to just be boom, me.
Nobody ever wanted him. In fact, the whole Summer Jam. No, seriously, he literally, when Kendrick Lamar tried to have him at the Summer Jam, they said no, not that nigga. They wouldn't let him. This is part of the. Yeah, they did not want him. Now, I have another clip that I want us to react to. It's Claressa talking about how she wanted marriage, but she wanted marriage to Tony Rich. But before we do this, I need to put Tone in the hot seat. Okay. Tone. So Tone be having boxing tea, okay, that we don't be having. So the clips that I played where Ryan Garcia is being really flirty, saying he's calling Claressa a whore and all this kind of stuff. Tone gave those to me, right? And it seemed to me, and I don't know if there's any rumors that you may be able to like let us in on, Tone, but it seemed to me that the men were definitely trolling her. And I feel like it's like they were like I was watching the high school whore get played with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So do you know any, like, does she have like the reputation as the loose girl? Have we heard that, you know, certain people hit it? Because I felt like it was a projection when she did all that, you know, Alicia been with all these niggas and she did this and she did that and all this kind of stuff. And to be honest, I don't feel like prior to 2020, when she started hanging out with Pap, because it was around 2021, I think she started to dress a little bit better or whatever. But I don't think them niggas wanted her because she looked like a nigga at that time.
Right.
So what was happening? Like, have you heard like her messing around and like what have you heard?
Well, I mean, Jade the boxer, she had said I don't
Not the mother of baby Lazarus. Now you know this girl says she had a baby, the baby died and came back to life 4 days later.
Oh Lord child.
You didn't know? Yes, that baby, that child.
A lot of the things that she said, they were true though. Like when I was doing my research, when she was telling the story time of Claressa's ex-boyfriends, I went and I did some digging and I found videos of her with this dark-skinned guy he has like a beard, goatee. I can't remember. I'll send it to you, Nyla. A lot of the stuff panned out as far as the men go. I was able to find all the men. And I found clips of her calling one of the other men's daughter her stepdaughter.
Damn.
I screenshot that. And she used to if you guys look on Facebook right now, you can find she called Tony Rich's daughter her stepdaughter, and she used to teach her how to box. She used to do stuff like that and stuff.
Tell your baby say hello, sweetheart.
Hey Amir.
With Jada said, that was the first time I've ever heard of something like that, but with Shushu Shakur, those are men in relationships. They family men. Those are good family men. I don't know. I don't know if anybody was knocking down the guap, man.
Listen, I have a very, very good close friend of mine, who is a very famous boxer. We're not going to mention him, and I fight myself not to ask him, dear God, because I hope he didn't. But here's what I do know. I do know that there are stories. There are Olympic trail stories. There are stories in the streets of Newark. Shout out Newark, New Jersey. I'm a up north girl, so there are some stories and some things that I can give a little background on. But yeah, she's got some trails.
Yep.
Now, one of the Vibers actually knows Claressa's neighbors.
When she was staying at whose house?
No, where she's staying at now. Where she's staying at now.
Ooh.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. So get a load of this, y'all.
Tell me about you mentioned the ring. You got the ring on, you know what I'm saying? I see you and your boo on social media. It's cool to see that. Like, I be watching y'all, you know what I'm saying, are you at now the place where, you as an athlete, obviously, like, are you thinking about, like, being a mom and those sorts of things? Like, are those things that kind of come to your mind?
Yeah. I just have always planned my life out. So I don't want to be a mom before I'm actually married. Yeah. So it's like, I know we're engaged and we've been together 4 years now, but it's like, I still want to be engaged and I want to be married. Yeah. And then after married, I want to be settled and I want to get all the boxing out of my system, all the fighting out of my system. Yeah. I don't want to be pregnant beating bitches up. Right. They'll fuck around and start a pregnant boxing league fucking with me. Right. So I'm like, I want to have it on my system. Right. And also too, like, relationships are not easy and you don't want to rush marriage. Like, you want to make sure that when you get married, that's something that you both want. You both understand that it ain't just no walking out. It ain't no leaving. It's not no divorce. Like, it is. You can get divorced, but it takes steps. And I just kind of like, I want my husband to be my first husband and be my only baby daddy. Like, that's what I want. So rushing the process can mess that up. So we have a date set that we want to get married that we just came up with together. Okay. 7/25/25 next year. Okay. But it's also still like we have to, like when you get married, nobody is perfect. Nobody. I'm not perfect. You're not perfect, but it's like, I want you good enough to where I can wake up and deal with your shit every day and be like, look, I can deal with this. Yeah. But I'm also too like a person who's all about growth. So if I can grow to a point to where it's like, look, I can be this way and, I can be everything that you want me to be, but I can't do that if you won't do the same, for me. So it's not always just so easy, and I understand why people be engaged for a couple of years, but I love my man. He understands me more than anybody else. He knows my soft side. It's like we're still getting to know each other after all these years. And
I just think it's the interesting part because it's like as a woman in a field, right? Like when you dominating a field. Yeah. And then to be like, all right, to have thoughts about like, all right, I want to be a mom. So now you're taking time off and then that changes things and that, you know what I'm saying? So I always wonder how the women balance that. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's with timing, but one thing I always gotta have in check is my paper. Like it's two things that I don't play about: boxing and my money. Yeah. Like, hey, you want me to come out somewhere? 5,000.
That's right.
7,000.
Yeah.
10,000. Like I be like, hey, I do not play with my time and my stardom. Like, you want me to come do something? I gotta get paid for it because I'm creating generational wealth for my kids after me. And I do a whole lot of saving, a whole lot of investments. I'm in the real estate now with my fiance and stuff. So we are building the money to have for our kids because boxing money is cool, but it gotta all make sense. You know what I'm saying? So I make a lot of money in boxing. That's pretty dope to me. Yeah. I be laughing at that like, dang, whoever thought, you be cashing $1 million check from beating somebody up.
Okay, so this was done just a few months before. Okay, so remember the Shakur fight was in July 6th.
July 6th,
right? And you sent me a tweet where in August of 2025 she was talking about I don't want to be hoeing. It's time for me to do, it's time for me to settle down. She's telling this man they getting married on the 25th. Yeah. This is way in, y'all. Wow. What y'all got?
Deeper, darker criminal link. That tells me did she give Papa ultimatum like, nigga, I'm just tired of you just effing on me. You're not taking me serious. I don't want to be with this nigga Tony no more. We done went public at the fight. We done took a public picture together. Like, I don't know. It seemed like she was tired of being a side.
But child, remember, Tony didn't know they was broke up. He found out really close to the time that everybody else found out.
That's fucked up.
And then don't forget Maserati Bud. There's overlap with there's overlap with her being with not only Tony and Pat, but also Maserati Bud. They all overlap at some point.
Well, it's quite common for children who have experienced severe SA that when they have not received the proper redirection and taken and de-traumatized that situation and made it so where they can make sense of it to make a more reasonable decision, a lot of them we see the over sexualization. So her behavior sexually is not uncommon for victims of SA as children. Okay, so I'm just going to put that out there. That doesn't surprise me to have that. The second thing that does endear me about her is that there's such a level of innocence here. And this is a girl here who hasn't been exposed to the other addictions that she's now having to live with and hide. There's an anger that she has now that you don't see here. Because she is trying to build and there's hope. She's very hopeful. Everything that she was building with him, even if there was a deceptive quality on her side and allegedly her then fiance's side with his cheating allegations as well, they were still trying to build a foundation. Everything she had, all those real estate things are gone. Look at her relationship with this man. The alleged $3 million advance is all she has. And even her possibilities of being able to fight are eroded because the hanging with someone who also doesn't have impulse control was unable to get her to have it. And she acted out against one of the star people of MVP. And so now that road is very much has a big boulder in it. And it doesn't look like it's going to come apart anytime soon. And that's unfortunate for her because her life did have some promising. I mean, I can see the issues there just with the eyes. If you mute it and you see her body language, you see some of the alleged issues with her.
Oh, yeah.
Or maybe I'm just trained to see it.
No, I
see it. But if I compare her now, her body language now, compared to the body language we see,
she's in a survival mode.
A lot of
like
anger.
Now.
A lot of anger, and she's telling the truth. What was important to her was her money, and that comes from the deprivation of childhood, those still scars, right? And boxing, what she worked hard for, and those things are both being taken away from her for the sake of love, which is something that she never really got as a child, and that is what I believe he uses as leverage.
Yep. And Piranha, you've been kind of quiet over there, girl.
Nyla, I was going to ask you, being that you guys are on the topic of you say you could see that there's something off. Do you remember the clip that was just dropped from the Zone Network? They posted it about last week, and it was of Claressa and Papoose being asked questions of what do you think is it was like a couples type of game that they were doing, and then
that same game she did with Tony.
Yes,
who loves you the most and all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Did you see her face when Papoose was like, "Oh, that's not dates, weekly dates. Oh, that's not nothing." Like he was basically answering the questions, and when he would answer the questions, it made it seem like he was a romantic guy, and Claressa's face was like this doesn't really happen.
There was a point, it was literally, you really had to be paying attention because like it was for but a millisecond during a couple of questions where you could see her energy change. Like there was a point where I detected that she was afraid of something, not like physically, but like afraid of not answering right, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? You can tell that he was really trying to kind of like influence it because, I mean, he knows you cannot trust this girl to carry a conversation. She's going to say some stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? And I think that he's chastised her about that. And she's kind of worried about not saying the right thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not like she's just. Go ahead.
I'm so sorry. Have you noticed whenever they do little outside interviews at award shows, when she's boasting about how amazing he is, he's this, he's that, he's the blueprint, whatever it was, he'd just be there standing silent and just like
looking at her.
Good job. You're doing a good job. It's like she's overly selling this guy to us. Like she's trying to sell this terrible fight to us and telling us how, oh man, Kay is a really strong opponent. She's fast. And we see that she's slow. Like we have eyes, we can see.
It's not
Don't
true,
tell me
yeah.
she's fast. We can see.
She's trash.
But you know what? You never know. Let's not say that the underdog doesn't have a chance. Because
I heard you say that the other day. You was like, she might get her. I'm like, you know what?
You never know, because
it'd be a surprise.
What was the biggest upset in boxing, Two-Tone? Please, can you enlighten us? The biggest upset.
Like in period, like a super upset?
The biggest upset in history.
Shit, universally, I'll say Buster Douglas, Mike Tyson.
Period. You guys look that up. Look that up. Nobody would have ever thought Mike would have lost that game. That changed the world of boxing that day. Yeah. That changed the world of boxing. You never know. Don't ever count the underdog out. That's all I'm saying.
I really would like this to be the case. I just don't
I
think
she has a lot of different outside distractions going on for her. And in my opinion, she didn't really get her head in the game the way that a trained boxer should. I find it so incredibly interesting that she goes to camp and yet he's there. There's no fighter that you're going to see that their wife is there every day, that they have access to them like that, because they need the boxer to lock in. He's there.
And another thing, I noticed this because obviously I do content. Whenever somebody posts something and Claressa likes it, she'll like it within the first few minutes that it's posted. And I'll screenshot it like, is this girl always online? Like, I don't understand how somebody could literally just post something and it'll be up for minutes and you're already liking or commenting, or it's just like, when has she had time to do anything other than scroll?
She doesn't have a life.
It just seems to me like this is a belt they're buying. You know, just my opinion. We all know that she inflates her record. She's actually only had to fight for 7 of those titles. The rest of them were vacant. So this one, you know, she's doing an exhibition, if that's what we're going to say. But anybody can get caught. And if those, in my opinion, internal stimuli are having their way and she's not locked in, and perhaps, I mean, it doesn't behoove Remy to be at this thing. I mean, what's she going to get out of it? I wouldn't recommend that she goes, just because it'll taint her own brand.
Yeah.
Why go? Go ahead. Yeah. Go ahead, Tom.
Well, the thing with Kay Scott is her Kay Scott and Claressa, they fight similar. Because Claressa, respectfully, she fights like a Mexican, which is, they call it Mexican style. No, it's Mexican.
No, seriously. No, that's serious.
Yeah, Mexican style. So they'll take a punch. They'll take a punch to give you 3 punches, and a lot of
they just go until they see you fatigued, and then they capitalize.
She can't get hurt like Claressa. Like, no woman is hard to hurt like Claressa. But the thing with Kay Scott is that she's slow, but she is a big, clunky white woman who fights Mexican style too. So this may be entertaining. I do predict that the ref, it's not going to be a knockout. I think the referee's just going to stop it, because Kay Scott may be taking a lot of punches, like 8 punches without throwing something back, and the referee might jump in there and be like, no. But Kay Scott does have long arms. Claressa is moving down to 160. We don't know how her body's going to react to dropping that weight. She does have that nasty dollar store knee brace on. So
I think Two-Tone, I think she got the brace on. This is what I'm thinking. She's got the brace on because just in case it goes the full 10 rounds, she's going to have an excuse to say, well, I injured myself. Because every single fight she's ever done, you ever notice that there's
something was wrong.
There's always an injury, and I fought through
shoulder and all that. Right.
My shoulder. I just Franchon fought you, and clearly something was off with Franchon. Franchon, you could tell from the minute she walked out, something was wrong with her. Even in the swelling in her face.
They put her on a rehydration clause at heavyweight. So one, you make Franchon gain weight. You make her gain weight to go up there. Then you tell Franchon, well, you can't even weigh over this amount. Then y'all have that weigh-in motherfucking brawl. Ghetto. And where the husband got packed up, and then Franchon said she was injured. So yeah, Claressa.
And then they cut the ring. And don't forget, and then they cut the ring. So then you impair Franchon's ability to use her strategy because you pull a fast one.
Yeah.
So don't forget about that. So Claressa Shields is not above dirty tricks. I expect to see one. You know, people that watch boxing, this is not being a person about colorism or anything like that. But typically, Caucasian skin cuts a lot easier. So I do expect for Shields to be trying to get a cut, to try to open up a cut. And if she can open up a cut in a good strategic place on Kay Scott, that's the easiest way to get that fight stopped in a respectful way. That's the strategy I think she's going for.
Yeah, and yeah, with white women, like older white women don't like me. I've always had a problem with like the Hillary Clinton type ages of white women. But saying that about Kay Scott, she's been disrespected this entire promotion.
Heavily.
I agree.
They don't
even say her name at all.
They don't tag her. They made her walk. Look, they made her walk out first to the weigh-in, and she's the champion.
Wow.
Why is Claressa walking out last? Kay Scott got the belts. I understand Clarissa's the A side. She's a more popular fighter. But just like Franchon tweeted today, Nyla, I don't know if you've seen Franchon tweets, but she was cooking that nigga Salita. She was like, they didn't promote me, and they damn sure ain't promoting no Kay Scott. They disrespected that white woman.
Yeah, the fix is on. That's what it looked like to me.
Yeah, she might win. She might win.
Please, Franchon, if you are watching Nyla right now, can you please leave Salita Promotions? Please, because they don't respect you. Go to MVP. I'm sure MVP will welcome you with open hands, honey.
Yeah.
They would probably have to buy that contract, and it probably costs so much money.
Yeah.
It's a lot of money.
I'm looking. I've got some content coming on Franchon as well, because there's a story underneath there that is not being told about Franchon that needs to get out as well. Franchon is so underrated, and with this Claressa madness, she's overlooked, and I don't like that. So I'm gonna have to, you know, gotta big our girl up. Pirano, I have not heard much from you.
Me?
What you got, girl? Yeah.
What you got? Cook, Pirana.
I'm about to cook then. No.
Right. We're trying to jump you into the rope. You got to get in the rope.
Right.
Get in.
Right. She just aggravating, y'all. She is, man. Like she just aggravating. Yeah. What you want to know, Nyla? I speak for a man now. What you want to know about her?
Okay, how about this, Pirana? Let me ask you. Did you see Claressa's shade to Remy Ma today? Did any of you guys see that today?
No. Grandma Nyla.
Okay. Nyla, when you get a chance, go and save her videos on Snapchat. She low-key disrespects Remy Ma there. And I think Fight Hype has a short video where it says Claressa Shields responds to Remy Ma. If you want to play that.
I do believe that Claressa is going to respond.
No, but
for sure. I'm talking about another disc though. And this one might be written by Fools for real.
I really hope she don't do no short bus shawty shit.
But guess what though, y'all? It's gonna be beautiful because that's when
She just said it. Piranha said, she said that there's going to be another diss.
Oh yeah.
It's on Snapchat. If you go to her Snapchat, her girls are singing it in the background, and she said something about you want to be with me, like you're so obsessed with me. I'm starting to think you like me, like you want me or something. The way she's rapping in this.
Wow.
Nyla,
she got something new. Okay,
because I didn't save it.
That's
Nyla.
all Remy was waiting for.
I
Because
didn't
Remy
save it
just playing with her right now. Remy playing.
I didn't have a chance to save it, guys. So if you guys have a chance, because sometimes if I don't save something, I regret it later. So whoever has the opportunity, go to her snaps. She's listened to the diss track. She's basically rapping, saying that you're so obsessed with me, you want to be me. Basically, you're copying me. Everything that she's doing to Remy, she's saying in this rap. So Piranha, you were right. There's another diss track that's coming out, and her background singers, aka Flying Monkeys, the ladies,
right?
They were literally chanting the song with her. So this is something she's been working on, and I guess we're gonna be hearing it soon.
As an ex-battle rapper, Remy had her song made about maybe 4 or 5 months ago, and Pap knows that. Pap knows that Remy, she got one in the tuck, and she can't wait to release it. And I'm excited for it too, because she ain't doing nothing but just playing with her, just playing. I think Remy was serious about the Why You Lying. I think she was serious about that one. But this that just dropped, she just just letting her know, like,
playing
I
around
on my radar.
But hey,
it's about to go
you
down.
said that she has something in her pocket. Let's not forget, Remy stated that she has video of Papoose crying in the closet, trying to get back with her while he was with Claressa. So Remy, if you gotta take that out when you got to, just don't forget to come.
Well, I'm sure Remy got a lot of shit. I'm sure she got a lot of shit.
I think she got another sheather, just a different beat though. But I think she got another sheather.
I think Remy is going to. I think she's gonna pack him up bad.
Yeah,
I really do. I think she's been sparing him this whole time, and I'm gonna be so here for it. So before we get out of here, you thought you were gonna do it today?
Yeah, I'm like, no, this ain't it, but it's coming.
It might end up happening at that interview that Miss Shanika gonna do. Who knows?
Yeah.
That might be it. But I don't even then. She ain't gonna unload a full clip. She ain't gonna do that. I'm telling you.
Well, she gotta. Remy likes to get.
She gonna save something.
Yeah.
Wait, before you go, because I want Two Tone to make a video on it, and you, if you can, the Hype or Fight Club, whatever the heck is called. Go to the shorts where it says Claressa responds to Remy Ma. I want your reaction because I'm thinking that she called Remy Otis. I was talking to one of my good friends on here, which I really love, Rare Form. Shout out to you. Rare Form says that she thinks that Claressa was calling K. Scott Otis. Nobody came to see you, Otis. But I have a feeling she's saying that to Remy. Just if you guys get a chance to analyze that, I want you guys to let me know what you think.
Okay. Okay. I don't know. I'm trying to find my password to my Snapchat because I want to go and record it. I just feel like such an old lady on Snapchat. Like,
I can't wait till you guys tell me what you think.
Okay, so before we go, predictions for. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Tone.
No, I saw that clip where they say that Claressa Shields responds back to Remy Ma. Claressa, you still ain't say your name. You scared as fuck. You're a typical bully, my nigga. Like when somebody bucks at you, you immediately just cower and crawl down. Just like Franchon said today. Franchon said that, yeah, Claressa's not scared of K. Scott. That's why she popping it. At the weigh-in with me, that was nervous energy.
Okay.
Franchon stepped to her with the war hat on. That's Marvin Hagler right there. So it's like we about to go to war in this motherfucker. And K. Scott, I mean, she's Australian. I don't respectfully.
She might win, y'all. Hey, what if K win, y'all?
That'd be
If K-Win drinks on me, honey, we don't look. Look. Seriously.
Nyla, if Kay
I'm
wins,
about all the weed.
Can you go to my to come over here? If she wins,
I know that's right. Sweet mom.
What you say, honey?
I said, if she wins, can you please go live so that we can all come over here and drink together?
Period. Right.
Yes. We
I'll get the 5250 ready for her.
Please,
the doctor can't drink, y'all. The doctor.
If you guys don't know, Two-Tone is so good at this. If you don't have access to watch a fight, Two-Tone will go live while the fight is on, and he breaks it down so well that you don't even need to look at the TV. If I had the fight on, I'd rather listen to Two-Tone and his breakdown. He's funny when he does it, and it's effortlessly. It's not forced like some people. It's just, I love it. I love it. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I didn't follow Two-Tone off of the Claressa content. I followed him based off of his personality, and it's just A1.
Yep, same.
Thank you. I appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all for real.
Yeah, you the bomb.com.
I follow you just because the music, every time somebody donates, got me up. It looks a little funny when I'm on the psych ward, but we'll talk about how you jeopardize.
It's so much fun though. It is like a club. Lovejoy was saying that to her. She was like, it's like a club one over there.
It's fantastic.
It's a party.
Yeah, it is definitely. So
definitely.
Who y'all got though, for real?
I just want to say this one thing to you. I love you, and but I do have like one little small bone to pick with you. Just it's so minuscule, and we do not advocate for violence and bullying and all that stuff, right? And we don't, I don't for sure. But
I'm situational with violence.
Can you please stop? Please stop warning Clarence to go to Memphis. Can you please let Halloween and Christmas come early for some of us that don't even celebrate? Let her go on in town.
Let her go.
What life is about.
Let her go.
That boys.
They gonna wipe her down.
Get there because
she's gonna get wiped the fuck down. Okay,
but let her get there. However, she gonna get there.
Let her find out.
Brianna with her anymore. And let her find out about Barilla and her 15,000 relatives that's going to put that stamp on it. So let her go. And let her take the Papoose pamper with her. Because his nuts going to drop. Respectfully. They don't care who.
Absolutely.
So
listen. So I have. I will.
Just let her go. She's a grown up. Let her go. Let her go.
I got you.
Please. Thanks.
So look, I have enjoyed y'all. Y'all have been a vibe. This has been funny. We got to do it again. This is hilarious. But like before we get off here, mods, please do your thing and drop links in the chat. Two-Tone, let everybody know where you're at, where we can find you.
Yes, follow me at Two-Tone the Superstar on YouTube, and all platforms as well. TikTok, IG. That's about it. Facebook as well. Follow me there. I update content. I have different content for different platforms. So I appreciate y'all. And thank you, Nyla. Thank you, Piranha.
Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Nyla. Thank you, Sweet Mom. Thank you, Doctor.
No problem.
Yeah, thank you, Doctor. Thank you, Sweet Mom. Sweet Mom like the tea. Sweet Mom like
the tea. She got all the scoops. She like, yo, I see that. Oh, tripping.
Salute, Sweet Mom, man.
Yeah, and Piranha.
You, Piranha. Thank you.
Piranha, where can we find you at?
I am Piranha. You can find me on YouTube, IG, Facebook. I'm doing a 40-day, 40-night cleanse, y'all. So I'm kind of just losing weight and praying and stuff. Yeah, I'm chilling.
Okay, girl. Well, we're gonna pray. We're gonna pray with you and lose some weight too. Okay.
I'm trying to stop cussing, but one thing at a time.
I'm not gonna try to stop cussing.
I know that's right.
Sweet Ma, you want to let everybody know where to follow you and find you?
First of all, thank you for having us up here. I'm so grateful. The panel, superb. Two-Tone being the man up here, you're just the perfect pick,
Right, ain't he?
Thank
I
you.
love men that have no egos. Like,
Mhm.
anyways,
I like that.
it
I
was
like
so,
that.
it was so nice to meet you up here, Dr. Sanji. Oh, you're amazing. Nyla, listen,
Yes,
I already
ma'am.
told you. Before that, I've been watching Nyla for years. Nyla is made for this.
Yep.
She was
Aw.
built for this,
Yep.
okay? I respect her. And if she ever makes a mistake in her reporting, trust and believe you me, she comes back and she will fix it. And obviously, I mean, this happens to people. Well, this happens to people in the news. Like some people will anyways, you know what I'm trying to say, right? Because somebody
Mhm.
was upset that she gave false news. It was not a
I
big
never
deal.
gave false news. They just
She
didn't understand what
always
the fuck I said. And whoever
exactly.
has said that can actually like suck the big part of my dick. Listen, that person, no, seriously, because what I think if we're talking about the same thing, I said that it was alleged and told to someone else. And actually, that was what they were trying to do. That's what, but they would not keep her. That was surrounding the conversation
So that's
about
not
the
false. You
5150.
said
Yeah, it was
alleged.
not false.
Okay.
I literally said that I could not verify it. I could, you know what I'm saying? Like it just, I wouldn't, that's all that was. But whoever said that, like for real, girl, get over yourself. I know why you mad. Nothing's gonna change. Okay, you should like me just like your man do. So stop. So anyway,
Y'all gotta be careful with Nyla because she could read so bad that
Okay.
it hurts. It hurts my feelings. Jeez.
She be cooking.
no, but
It's
I
like she
have
be
to
kicking
say,
it with
I
Saucy
was
Santana
watching.
because she be reading.
Girl, I'm
Anyway,
a Taurus and I'm from Chicago. I'm in Vegas by way of Chicago. Roasting is a love language in Chicago. Okay, that's just what we do. Like to
that's
get
why
up in the
you so
morning,
natural at it.
you just roast people. But I just want you for real. I was watching Sweet Ma. Like, girl, ain't you been on YouTube like 15 years or something like that?
I
Like an
started with
insane.
it's embarrassing. I was like coming on here doing weird stuff, like,
But for whatever reason, I used to watch
putting
it.
on wigs and stuff and watching Bad Girls Club and loving hip hop and giving reviews. And then one
I
day
seen you cook. I seen you cook.
I cook. I was
Yeah.
showing my life with my son until people started to, be disrespectful. And then I have this thing about justice. Like if I feel somebody's being lied on, I just will hop into a story. It doesn't matter. I was doing something in regards to Nature Boy, something in regards to a couple that's like super popular on Facebook. I don't even go on Facebook. I hate Facebook, but I followed the story and I reported on it for a couple of years, and now I'm doing this. And I've been through what Nyla has been through. You go through people disliking you, lying on you, trying to expose you with fake news, and we're standing strong. So much respect to you, Nyla, for that.
Thank
I
you.
know what it
Right.
feels like.
Go, Nyla.
And we ain't and whatever you feel about me, muffins, keep feeling it, bitch. Okay, I just want y'all to know, keep feeling that shit. But I just want to interrupt just 1 second, Tone. They want us to take us out with the song, so you sit tight.
Yes.
Well, as far as my social media, it's just Sweet Ma for Life. I privated my Instagram, but I'm thinking about unprivating it. I don't really post on there anyway. But yes, thank you again, Nyla. It was a pleasure having all of you up here. Super
Thank
panel.
you. Thank you.
Absolutely, it was great. It was awesome. And Dr.
Oh, and to the
Sanji.
audience, shout out to you guys. I didn't even say hi. Hey guys, what's up? I can't see the chat.
Hey, Vibers.
Shout out to everybody that donated to Nyla tonight. You guys are bomb.
Yes.
Amen.
Yes. I'm
Amen.
sorry. Y'all know I love to shout y'all out, but the panel literally would be going on for 5 hours if I did. So I am gonna do it though. I still got y'all, and y'all know I appreciate it. You know I do. Thank you so much.
Appreciate you.
Dr.
Okay.
Sanji.
Let's go, Tom.
You want to tell us where to find you?
Wait, Tom.
Dr. Sanji? Paging Dr. Sanji. Paging Dr. Sanji.
Okay, so you guys can find me on YouTube under Sanji. I am going to come back. I'm trying to reconfigure it. to make my channel where we talk about solutions. I am passionate about mental health, and there are a lot of us that are affected by it, and try to find a way that we take all of this and deal with not becoming burnout from it. I get burnout from Clarissa Shields thing, and I have to step away from it. So teaching us some coping skills, teaching us how to deal with different things. But I also am going to try to find a way where you guys can kind of contact me, and we can talk about the problems that you're having in your lives, and we have a panel, and we talk about it, and we go back and forth, because we got to find a way to better handle our problems. So you can find me here. You can find me on Instagram, the same thing. I am on TikTok, and that's just under SJ. So we are doing it. So stay tuned. So you follow me. I'm giving you updates. I promise. As soon as the mental health thing slows down, unfortunately, holiday season makes mental health worsen. So if you have people in your family that you know suffer from anxiety and depression, please check on them. Ask the question. We are seeing a lot of self-harm going up, with people, and people are usually mortified to even find out about it. So please just ask the question. But yes, find me. I'm coming back. I appreciate all of you for having me drone on and to entertain a different point of view sometimes, to have the conversation. And of course, Nyla, I absolutely adore you. So thank you so much for having me. And thank you, panel, for tolerating me. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Doctor.
All righty.
Thanks,
Thank
Joan.
you.
Thanks meeting everybody else that I met you. Thank you. It was a pleasure. My absolute
Yes, it
pleasure.
was. All right, so let's get that music.
Okay,
Come on,
let's go.
Tone. That boy
Let's go.
Tone looking right for the summer.
Let's go. Let's go, man.
Hands on your knee, hands on your knee. Drop it for tone. Hands on your knee. Back it on up. Hands on your knee. Work that. Hands on your knee. Smoking on that goat pack.
Hey.
Smoking on that goat pack. Hey, hey. Smoking on that goat pack. Hey, hey. Rolling up the goat pack. Hey, hey. Wrist of the quote, no. Wrist of the joke. Flight case got duck, Lauren Price smoke. Bomb season, now you mad that she made it. Whole narrative fake, everything fabricated. You chose papoose over legacy first. Now every headline got the internet search. Everybody watching, connecting the dots. While Bomb taking over and climbing the charts. Wrist of the quote, wrist of the joke. Too conceited, that's Remy's quote. Should've leaned back, now you leading with her. Every interview sound like you reading rehearse. Serrano, the real deal, respect been earned. Real one, let the gloves talk every turn. Side cheek energy, that's how they frame it. Now every new headline got your name in it. Lean back, na 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 na. Lean back, now run that back, now run that back. Hands on your knees, hands on your knees, hands on your knees. Drop it for tone, hands on your knees. Back it on up, hands on your knees. Work that, hands on your knees. Smoking on that goat pack, ay, ay. Smoking on that goat pack, ay, ay. Smoking on that goat pack, ay, ay. Rolling up the goat pack. Ay, ay.
Look at the doctor turning up. Period.
Always watching posts, always chasing smoke. Mirror on the wall, who you proving it to? If the crown really fit, it'd be nothing to prove.
Listen, the reason why I'm successful now is because I'm rapping.
That's forever real. Tone in the building.
That's why I have so much success with my patients, because I can relate.
Reading the business. Where's the quote? Nah. Where's the quote? Smoking on that gold pack. Smoking on that gold pack. Smoking on it. Rolling on the gold pack.
I didn't even get high smoking on that gold pack. She's trash. Yeah.
Wait. All right, y'all. It has been
good. That was good, man. That was hard.
Right. It was. All right, you guys. I'm gonna call y'all tomorrow.
Okay, see y'all tomorrow.
See you guys. Good night.
Bye, y'all. Bye, y'all.
Bye.